kang ngilngig nga bersikuluhan eh. So on that day, so that is judgment day. So grabe dayon niya, no? Musugot ang tawag sa dili mo atubang siya sa Ginoo. So mayo ka og judgment day, bali pasabot, first there is life's inventory and liquidations. So unsa may himuon dito sa kuan sa judgment day? Adunay life's inventory and liquidations. So dunay panultihon. To those much is given, much is required. Katong gihatagan og daghan, mas daghan ang gi-required. So, gihatagan kag daghang blessing sa Ginoo, des kalibutan, i-liquidate na. Giunsa to nimo ang katong blessing akong gihatag nimo, giunsa nimo, i-liquidate na nato na. Tanan atong gisulting ang mga butang, i-liquidate na ngano gisulti man to nimo. Mga butang atong giunahuna, i-liquidate na. Ngano man ang gisunahuna to nimo. Ang tanan atong gihimo, i-liquidate na. Sige Ginoo ngano man. So that is ginatawag nga inventory and liquidation. So, tungod niini, kamusta ang atong pagkinabuhi adlaw-adlaw? Nga doon naman di ay judgment nga paabuton. O kaning tanan itong gihimo sa kalibutan, atong hatagan og account. Atong panubagon unya, no i-interview ta. Butang ta sa hot seat. O, kasama di mo kinabuhi dito, kamusta man? No, how are we spending the hours, the days, and the years of our lives? Nan, kung sa inventory sa atong kinabuhi, ang number sa atong years tres kalibutan o ang kadaghan sa blessing nga gihatag sa Ginoo o nya nga amount of service nato sa Ginoo, kung i-compare sila, okay ra ka? Ang number of years nato tres kalibutan, pila ta katuig siguro sa biblical 70 or 80. Kanang number of years nato diri sa kalibutan, o nya ang number of blessings gihatag sa Ginoo sa ato o nya atong i-compare sa ato mga atong pagserbisyo sa Ginoo, maka-complement ba? Sumo ni ato ang hatagan og husay dito sa langit. Oh, dugay ka nagpuyo to sa kalibutan, o nya daghang kog blessing gihatag. Be, kamusta man? Unsa nahitabo ato? Uy, puros man to self-gratification imong gihimo sa blessing. Dili man, wa man yung balik sa kuha. So, muna kaginatawag nga inventory o niya makagisunan. So, number of years and amount of service nato sa Ginoo. So, di tawag nga liquidations. Okay, mo appear man ta, what is due him, what done in the, things done in the body. Mga maayo, ug dautan, hatagan nato husay nga na sa Ginoo. Grabe, mati ka tawag nga on that day. Sa ato niyang pangandaman, on that day. Kung matubang na ko sa Ginoo niya, saon ko, pangutanon ko sa Ginoo sa akong kinabi, giyon sa ako mag-spend ang mga hours o mga blessings ang gihatag sa kuha, giyon sa ako mag-spend. So, you have to be prepared, no? To be prepared on that day nga matubang ta sa iyaha. Sabi ninyo, doon ay panghitabo sa Bible, sa Book of Daniel. Si Daniel, nahimo siya nga captive sa Babylon. Kung saan ang Babylon sa una? Ang Babylon sa una, mao na ang Iraq karon. O niya, ang Persia, mao na ang Iran karon. So si Daniel, captive sa Babylon. O niabot ang Babylon nga na-captured usab sa Persia, mao na ang Iran karon. Okay, sa panahon ni King Nebuchadnezzar nga hari sa Babylon, si Daniel, nahimo siya nga wise man dito, nga siya nag-interpret sa mga damgo ni King Nebuchadnezzar. Anya, nag-abot ang time nga namatay si King Nebuchadnezzar. Ang iyang anak si Belshazzar, mooy nagpuli. So, nganong to si Daniel dito sa Babylon? Tungod kay gi-attack, no? Gi-attack nila ang Judah, napildi, gipangdala sila dito as captive. O gipapil sila sa ginatawag nga mga wise men sa Babylon kay para mo serve sa king. So pagkamatay ni King Nebuchadnezzar, o grabe kayo ang hitabo sa King Nebuchadnezzar, tungod siyang garbo, gihimo siya sige, gihimo siyang mananap. Gihimo siyang mananap, ngapil siya sa mga mananap og taon. Pero kay nagrepent siya, Girestore siya sa Ginoo. Girestore pa siya sa iyang trono. Ug dito miila siya nga mas napay labaw nga king kaysa king nga naa sa kalibutan. Kalibutan, nag-ila siya. Pagsunod siyang anak, nindot kaayo, no? Kay may nang pagka-plaster pagsunod siyang anak. Nindot na. Ug ang iyang anak nakaunahon na nga mag-hold ko og banquet. Kanang banquet nga bongga kayo nga wala di makatupong, wala nga mo kuan, no? Kining musurpas sa tanan nga mga nahimo nga mga banquet. O kini nga banquet di na matupngan sa mga future pa nga mga banquet. Thousands of nobles ako ang imbitaron. Ang ako mga asawa o mga concubines invited sila. Mo na gisulti sa Bible. And then nahitabo gyud. So kay banquet god, so tanang mga musicians, mga dancers, sexy dancers, tanan tuwa dito og ang mga expensive nga mga wine tuwa dito. Susugod ang banquet. So, sa tunganas lang banquet, nagtagay sila o kining wine, inom sila. Samtang kainom sila, oy nakaunahon na man si Belshazzar. Doon na may nakuha nga mga items sa kung papa pag-attack nila sa Judah sa una. Kato mga gold goblets, di ba no? Mga baso, gold goblets, silver o bronze. Tama ito sa kining okasyon. Gipakuha. Pero unsa to nga mga goblets? Butang to dito sa templo sa Ginoo. Sagrado. Dito, ilang gigamit. Okay, dito inom sila. So, samtang gainom sila. Ang problema kay samtang gainom sila, ilang gidayeg ang Diyos sa gold, gidayeg nila ang Diyos sa silver, o ang Diyos sa bronze. Imbis kay pasalamatan nila ang Diyos nga buhi, dito siya na nagpasalamat sa God of gold, God of silver, and God of bronze. Dito sila galipay-lipay, nagpasalamat. O samtang galipay-lipay sila, kalit lang, may mitungha, putol nga palad. Nagsulat dito sa, kung sa to pa dili sa kining screen, nagsulat dito, putol nga kamot. Ang gisulat, many, tekel parsin. Tanaw si Belshazzar. Sama na, nagluspad siya, pati hadloka. Lima kagputol nga kamot, nagsuwat. Nang luspad siya sa kahadlok, ang iyang mga nobles, tanan, kakurog-kurog. Patawag ang mga wise men, usa man ibot pasabutan ni. Wala. Gayoy naka-interpret. Og samot kahadlok si Belshazzar. Og ang mother queen ning sulod, ay kabalaka, naitaw nga si Daniel. Mo ka-interpret to, kay mo to ang interpret sa damgo si imong papa sa una. Gipatawag. Okay. Pagtawag ni Daniel, ingon siya. Si Daniel, ayon siya nga, ikaw si Daniel di ay? Sige, interpret ako nga, hatagan-tagan ako nga premyo. Ingon si Daniel, imuha lang na siya, sir, pero interpret na ko imuhang damgo. Okay, mo ni mong damgo. Okay, paabot sa damgo, kay balon naman ko si Daniel sa mitabo niya. Iyan di kasabaan. No, kalapit tong kasaba ba? O sa ikaw ba, Daniel? Ikaw man God Belshazzar. Naa naman ka sa napang imong amahan, naa naman ka, nakabalo ka sa naitabo sa imong amahan, nga tungod si Engr, gipaubo siya sa Ginoo, nahimo siyang mananap, pero gibalik siya sa Ginoo pag-repent niya. Instead nga magpasalamat ka sa Diyos nga giila sa imong amahan, ang imong gidayeg ang Diyos sa mga gold, ang Diyos sa mga silver, o Diyos sa mga bronze. Dito hino ka nagpasalamat. Wa ka kakuha og lesson sa imong amahan, o sa Tagalog pa, di ka natuto. Okay. Mauni ang interpretation sa imong damgo. Many. It means the days of your reign has come to an end. Ang katapos ang adlaw sa imong paghari, tapos na. Tikil, gitimbang ka, kuwang ang imuhang kabugaton. Gitimbang ka. No, the scale of God, gitimbang ka, kulang. Parsin, ang imong gingharian, pagkailogon sa Medo-Persian. O anang gabi una, ning agi-atake sila, o anang gabi una, namatay si Belshazzar. Adlaw sa iyang banquet, adlaw siya nga namatay. Nga naman, kay ang blessing, agihatag sa Ginoo sa iya ha, wa niya gamita sa maayo nga paggamit pagpasikat siyang kaugalingon. Imbes kay i-ascribe niya ang iyang pagday, iyang celebration, i-ascribe niya sa Dios nga buhi dito sa mga Diyos sa gold, dito sa Diyos sa mga silver o bronze, dito niya i-ascribe. Kamoy tag-iya sa tanan. Pag dito nahitabo. Di ba subok kayo pamalandungon? Therefore, no? Kung ating i-apply ng kaugalingon, kung musulat ang Ginoo karon dire sa wall din may tungod sa kinabuhi, unsa kayo masulat? Og timbangon tas timbangan sa Ginoo, no? Kulang ka atla o kompleto. Therefore, ang mga blessings sa Ginoo atong spend sa tama, no? O mga hours nga ni adinhi atong spend para sa Ginoo. Kana bitang ingon si Jesus Christ, hubo ko wa ko niyo pasinilai. Gigutom ko wala ko niyo pakana. Asa nag-address si Ginoo? Kato mga tao nga, kung sa Ilonggo ba, kato may ara-ara ba? Kato kato mga dato ba? Alang i-address na sa Ginoo sa itong pobre pod. I-address na siya sa katong mga tao nga na ikatabang. Hubo ko, wa ko ninyo pasinai, gutom ko, wa ko ninyo pakana. Gihaw ko, wa ko ninyo paimna. Yung mga tinunan, asa good Lord nga gutom ka, ano pa ka na, hubo ka, ano pa sila Kung sa inyo ang gihimo, nining gagmay na kung igsoon sa tabakin yung mga timawa, no? Sabi pa. O kung sa inyong gihimo din gihimo ninyo nako. Okay. So pag abot o niya sa judgment day, niya gihimo na to ang atong ito nga dapat himuon. So unsa ba, nindot kayo no, nga kanabitang mustan ka at the throne of God nga kabalo ka nga gihimo nimo sa dapat himuon. Okay? So letter B, life's reward. Ang ginatawag nga reward nato nga na sa Ginoo. Unya sa judgment day, dunay reward nga pagadawaton sa mga matinumanon. So, who is the grandeur of your life? Grandest, pinaka-grand ba? O grandeur? Kanang kuan sa imong kinabuhi? It is God. Mo itong pinaka-treasure. Okay. Kasal sa akong classmate, dito sa Jinsan, nagadto ko. Unya, dito sa reception, sa dako nga hotel, pag sulod nimo sa reception, adunay dako, amot laban diri sa una, kanang ice carving bitaw, isa ka blocking nga, sangko das kisami, nga isa ka blocking nga ice, di carving niya kanang swan nga bird. Pag kuan nimo, pag sulod nimo, wow! Pagkuha swan nga bird nga carving sa ice. Wow, pagkaninduta. Nya na diha ang mga palibot nga mga gift na dito. Wow, maamis ka kada sulod. Wow, kanindot pa. Yung sa mali pag-carve, nindot kayo. Okay, so sulod na celebration. Sugod na. Pag abot 1 hour, pagtanaw sa swan, oy, wala na may ulo. Siyempre, kay ice naman. Para yung celebration na, oy, wala na may pako. Pag human sa celebration, oy, wala na. Ayos na lang, wala na tanan. No? Pwede na ka mo saksak dito, butang sa imong suffering, gana na. Pila na ka oras? Ang pangutana, giyon sa nimo pag-define imong kinabuhi. Giyon sa nimo paghatag og meaning imong kinabuhi. Sa imong career, sa imong treasure, sa imong bahandi. Ayos na, matunaw na. Imong popularity, diha nimo gi-define imong pagkatao. Gihanagan nimo definition imong life diha, matunaw na. Ayos na. Pero kung imong life, imong gihatag definition, imong gi-call it, gi-carve nimo imong life sa rock of the ages, nga mo si Kristo, then magpabilin siya sa walay katapusan. So diha na to, no, i-call it, diha na to i-paint. No, si Jesus Christ ang canvas nga i-paint na to atong life diha sa iya. Siya ang rock, dito na to i-engrave ang atong kinabuhi uban sa iya. kay dili gyud siya matunaw. Okay? And that is wise living. And on that day, moabot ang adlaw nga matubang ta sa iya, wala tay angay kabalak-an tungod kay we know nga samtang dito sa kalibutan na kinabuhi ta sumala sa iyang kabubuton. Diba sa ingon, kadto lamang nagbuhat sa kabubuton sa kong amahan mo ang makasulod sa kingharian sa langit. So hinaot nga ang atong priority karon is God. Ato ning himo ang trabaho himo ani nga kini sa kasing kay para man sa Ginoo, ascribe ta na sa Ginoo. No, i-ascribe, i-dedicate ta na nimong performance sa Ginoo every day. I-dedicate na siya para ni si Lord, para ni si Ginoo. Chance nga doon ay tabanganan, tabang kaya naman di gyud ka makansi para sa Ginoo. Doon na reward kita gana sa Ginoo. So that is wise living. Major what is major, and minor what is minor, and don't ever major the minor and minor the major. Para ang atong kinabuhi is tawag secure in the sight of God. Sige, atong i-plus ha. Thank you, Lord, sa lesson we have learned, O God, this morning. Yes, Lord, doon ay mga adlaw nga umabot Ginoo sa among kinabuhi. Labi na ang adlaw nga kami matubang diha kanimo panahon sa paghukom. Salamat, Lord, kay nagpasilaan ikaw kung sa'y dapat na himuon sa among pagatubang diha kanimo, Lord. Salamat kay ikaw nagtudlo nga ang among kinabuhi sa kalibutan, spend lang ng pag-ayo sa mala sa imong kabubuton, ug mao kana Ginoo ang imong gi-expect nga rin kanamo. Tabangi kami ugad kay ma-sidetrack kami usahay sa mga minor nga mga butang sa kalibutan, Ginoo. Ma-receive kami, Ginoo, sa daghan nga mga temptations, O Lord. Apan tabangi kami, Ginoo, nga magiging wise sa pagkinabi sa matag adlaw. Ang iyong mga anak, Lord, nga nagatrabaho in this LGU, ugad, hinaot, Ginoo, nga ang ilang intentions tanan, it is to glorify sa imong Ginoo tung ikaw naghatag inini, Ginoo, nga trabaho, ugad. O Lord, i-increase, Lord, ilang pag-ilak kanimo, o ang intensity silang pag-serve kanimo. Pinaagi, Ginoo, sa paghimo sa mga bluhaton nga makapahimuot kanimo, ugad. Bless, Lord, all of us. Ang session karon ikaw magapanalangin ang imong kaalam mo mag-govern kanilang tanan. I-bless, Lord, ang tanan nga mga pag-isgutan nila, Lord God. O i-bless po tanan nga mga bisita nga niya karon, hinaut, Lord God, ma-accommodate sab sila. O Lord, i-bless, Ginoo, ang tibok LGU family and the whole Ipilinos. Continue, Lord, sa pag-preserve sa mga kinabuhi o pagpanalangin. Bisan, Lord God, sa panghitabo karon sa kalibutan, sa gira, Ginoo, sa Middle East, nasayad kami nga kana, Lord, naasi mo kamot kagamhanan sa pagkontrol. Kami gampo nga ikaw mag-intervene ining tanan, Ginoo. Kana, Lord, ang mong pag-ampo, ugad, para dili kami, Ginoo, maapektuhan pag-ayo, Ginoo, sa among pagkinabuhi sa matag adlaw, labi na sa mga economy, Ginoo. Thank you, Lord, kay ikaw always in control sa nang butang. O among gipasalamatan ikaw, o nagsalig kami padayon diha kanimo. Sa ngalan sa Amahan, sa Anak, o sa Espiritu Santo. Amen. Mayong buntag sa tanan.
Good morning. Requesting every member of this August body, together with our visitors and staff, to please rise as we welcome the Sangguniang Bayan Mays, together with our presiding officer. By the way, we welcome back our presiding officer, Honorable Anamel Camacho Oligario, and of course our secretary. I think it's Jerilyn Rambuyong, who is taking over of the job of the secretary. Mas maayo mong gunang sa dalaga ba para lami kay paminawon ba?
Good morning. Our 35th regular session is hereby called to order. Good morning again. Thank you so much, Jong, pag-welcome na ako, balik. It's been 3 sessions, wala ko din niyo. But after 18 years of service na ako sa lungsod sa Ipil, this is the first time nga nakabakasyon ko dugay.
Wow.
So, akong gatagan akong self nga at least naman makabakasyon ko og mag-birthday sa China.
Wow.
Diba? Chinese New Year pa yun. So, diba? Holiday pa pud mo. Kay birthday yun ako. Di ba? Holiday mo ato nga time. So anyway, good morning. Okay, may I ask the secretary to call the roll, please. Good morning.
Good morning, Madam Chair. Good morning, and welcome to the 35th regular session of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil. Present for today's regular session, Madam Chair, are the Honorable Anamel Oligario, the Honorable Alberto A. Alcoriza Jr.,
Present.
Honorable Glenn Ayan Y. Sabihon, the Honorable Eric M. Alibutdan, the Honorable Janelle Bordner Andalahaw, the Honorable Joel D. Ebol, Honorable Al-Hapid E. Muhammad, and Honorable Ray Andy C. Oligario. Based on the attendance, Madam Chair, 8 are present. We are in quorum.
So since we are in quorum, Madam, Mr. Presiding, Mr.
Floor leader. Yes, Madam Chair, good morning. And considering that we are in quorum, I therefore move for the adoption of the order of business for today's session, Madam Chair.
And a second. It's being seconded. Okay, let's go to the adoption of the
Privilege.
business. Privilege?
No,
visitors hour.
Visitors hour. Okay, Madam Chair, considering that we have a few visitors with us today, I therefore move to suspend the rules, Madam Chair, to accommodate our visitors.
And a second for the suspension. It's being seconded.
Madam Chair, our first visitor that we will be entertaining today is a former municipal employee of the local government unit of Ipil, now a happy senior citizen in the municipality of Ipil, and very active in the church. So I'd like to welcome Mrs. Jesusa Muyergas, Madam Chair, the chapter head of the Couples for Christ in Ipil. Yes,
You have the floor.
you have the floor now, Madam Jesusa. Diri palihog sa atubangan. together with another Jesusa, I guess. Natunong man ni sila nga puro Jesusa. Oh. Yeah. Oh, December. Pareho sila Jesusa.
The same middle name. Roma.
Jesusa Barbas.
Dili pud palag amahana kay dahil
Amurag di na gyud pareho kamahani. Okay, sige. Yes, Ma'am Jess.
Good morning, everybody, to Ma'am Anamel Oligario.
Ipintal man ko nimo.
Good morning to all Sangguniang Bayan, tanan na lang ha, and to all visitors, good morning. In behalf of the handmaids of the Lord, I will first introduce to you our head, Mrs. Jesusa Barbas, our coordinator, handmaid coordinator, hold coordinator for all Sibugay. I will give him the floor for our purpose since he is our head.
Good morning to all.
Good morning.
It's a high privilege for us nga gitagaan mig panahon karon kay as what pastor said, ni ami gipadala sa Ginoo, no? Para sa purpose na mo sa Couples for Christ, handmaid of the Lord, para mag-attend mi sa mo ang International Convention, International Conference sa Cagayan de Oro karong April 17 to 19. So, in that case, nakikinalan mi sa mo ang inyo mga financial assistance para sa mo ang travel, sa diesel, sa mo ang pagagamiton niya bus, paingon dito pabalik, usab sa uban pa mga panginahanglan namo nga it's for the Lord kay daghang mga handmaid of the Lord nga gusto maka-attend pero due to financial assistance mo nang amo silang tabangan through your help mga sangguniang bayan, especially sa diesel sa mo ang pagasakyan niya bus paingon dito. Thank you.
I think, Madam Chair, it's very clear that the handmaid of the Lord, Couples for Christ, is asking for our support, especially sa ilahang travel to Cagayan de Oro. And I think it was very specific that they need assistance pag-provide og crudo. Considering pretty nang mahalas crudo ron. I think how much is per liter of diesel?
75.
75. Almost 80 na gani siguro. 80 na. 79 yesterday. Okay. So, what is the pleasure of our colleagues?
Hatag na lang tatag 5 liters sa atong kuan sa atong budget.
Pwede man. All of us.
Okay ra ninyo. Kisa ato ang budget nato sa atong kuan.
Sa kanya-kanyang office na to, atong allocation.
5 liters.
So, if there are 11 of us,
55, 60 liters.
more or less mga 60 liters. Sige.
Okay na.
We will commit.
One way ra na, ma'am. Hike na lang magbalik. Okay ra na, ma'am. Okay, sige.
Sige.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Next visitor, please.
Salamat po Dosab. Salamat for your generous heart sa pagsabot sa among panginahanglanon. Thank you. Good morning.
Higugmaon yun na to ng mga balo. Di. Handmade man. Ana di na.
Balo ra din ang handmade.
Yeah, usually, ang handmade magod of the Lord sa Couples for Christ, mga balo, walay partner ba?
Lagi.
Oo. Ana ba? Pwede di ay katong, okay. Para kang Ma'am Daiding, kanibalo gini. Sige.
Okay, but before we proceed to our next visitor, let's acknowledge first the presence of Honorable Catalunya and Honorable Palalon.
Trixie. Okay. So, with that, Madam Chair, let us now go to the next visitor. From DSWD 9, actually, she is the Municipal Financial Analyst from DSWD. To discuss about the SB resolution approving the LCC for upcoming project of Kalahi Seeds called PCRP. So I'd like to welcome Miss Princess Fatima Carpio.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Vice Mayor, Ma'am Anamel. In behalf sa Kalahi Region, DSWD, na ako diri karon para i-discuss ang urgency sa paghimo sa SB resolution approving LCC. Since naa na tay work financial plan, need po na mo kaning SB resolution o CAP. Nakasubmit na ta og work financial plan, pero wala pa ang atuang certificate allocation fund ug ang SB resolution. Mao nang nag-sit in mi diri.
Yeah.
Naka-agenda.
Naka-agenda siya. With that declaration from DSWD, of course we can consider this as urgent. Okay. So, katurano, kinahanglan ninyo na ma-approve na as soon as possible
Yes po.
ang kaning resolution from the Sangguniang Bayan.
Kung possible sana sir ngayon na week kasi ang
Actually, ma'am, naka-agenda siya. Aprubahan na ni siya.
okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, we can consider this as urgent and we can approve today.
Thank you.
Okay,
Very
thank you.
much.
Sige, salamat kayo if okay na. Okay, let us now go to the next visitor, Madam Chair. Our next visitors, actually, duha ni sila. They come from the DNR Senro in Cabasalan. They would like to present, I think this is very similar to DSWD, who is asking for the urgency of a proposed memorandum of agreement to be entered into by the LGU-Ipil represented by our mayor. This time, Madam Chair, I think this is in relation to the naka-agenda gihapon. MOU to be entered into by and between LGU-Ipil. Yeah. Titay, Barangay Timalang and Mate for the protection, conservation, and sustainable management of the Matilom Cave Complex and its associated resources. So,
Agenda na, ma'am.
yeah, please.
So, good morning. We are from the, I am Jennifer Gia Igos from the DNR Senro Cabasalans. So, actually we have two agendas for today. I would like to present the result of the Regional Cave Committee na reassessment ng Matilom Cave Complex supposedly. Ngayon, if pwede po.
You have a video presentation?
Okay. PowerPoint
Okay.
presentation po yung
Okay.
yung result po ng reclassification namin doon sa cave po ninyo.
Sige.
So yung yung MOA lang po yung nakalagay na agenda po yung sa urgency po namin kasi we will be having a signing ceremony this coming Monday na po kaya kailangan namin yung resolution po authorizing si Mayor to sign into MOA.
Ma'am Jennifer?
Yes po, sir.
I would just like to be clarified because again, you have, as what you have said, this has been considered as urgent.
Yes
But
po.
my only question is, why is it that it's only now that you submitted this request? The signing is this coming Monday na.
Yes, actually, we submitted the draft MOU last year.
Last year?
Last year dito po nag-send na kami ng tapos nag-request kami ng SB resolution. So hindi man na pursue. So last week wala din po yung walang session sa SB. So sabi nila ngayon na lang daw. So nag-request ako na to include na lang sa
just a
resolution.
clarification, when you said hindi na pursue, was it was there any lapses on the part of the Sangguniang Bayan
I
Or
think wala-
the lapses
hindi.
comes from you?
Ano naman po ako, nag-follow up through Menro and Tourism Office dito with regard sa SB resolution na hinihingi namin for the signing of MOA.
But this was submitted last year to the office of the mayor.
Yes po. Naka-endorse na po dito. Baka last quarter yun, and then baka wala na kayong session, so hindi na proceed siguro or whatever.
Ma'am, mangutana lang ko no. Unsay exact month or date sa pagpasa ninyo, paghatag ninyo
Yeah.
ang mayor? Kay every time makadawat si mayor, mahatag man dayon diri sa amo para ma-agenda dayon namo sa
ma-endorse
session.
din diri sa amo ba?
So unsay na kay
Dili pa na mo dili na ko ma-recall ma'am kung unsa ang date jud ato, but amo na lang i-check
Yeah.
on niya kung
okay
unsa
lang.
ang ano.
Okay lang kay wala nang nag-end among session last year December
Mga
3rd, basta before Christmas.
Yes po.
And then panapod mi resume sa among session
January
first week na pod. First
Opo.
Wednesday sa So, basi kuan lang ba? I don't know kung kinsay na saipan ano. But anyway, you can present your kuan.
Sige,
Okay po, sige. Sige, San. So, this is the cave. So, this cave is, lies along within the 3 barangays. So, dalawa po yung, barangay na ito is from Ipil, which is yung Barangay Timalang and Barangay Lumbia. So, ang distance ng na-assess na cave is 2.2 kilometers. Go, San. So, ang name dito ng cave before, na-classified siya, is Timalang Cave actually kasi hindi namin na it is connected to 2 barangays, Lumbia and Mate. So, after the survey conducted, doon namin nalaman na yung cave pala is, lang siya, connected lahat from Mate, Lumbia, and Timalang.
Kana nga cave kana nang sa boundary sa Lumbia?
Yes po, Mayor. Yung kanang nakoy ko rin, ay picture dari unya.
Naatuan
So-
ni Dara. Tung SB siya.
So next na lang sa tangkuan. So ang current uses or human activities inside the cave. So kani jud ang lisod kay dito Mayor, Vice Mayor po, Ma'am, Madam Chair pala. Yung vandalism, illegal bird's nest, and then yung bats collection, particularly dito po sa Lumbia. So actually, this cave is classified before as Class 2. So ano ba yung Class 2 na caves? So this cave is pwede po siya for tourism. Supposedly, itong cave na to, tourism po siya. Kaya lang, yung yung part ng Lumbia kasi and Timalang is medyo disturbed na siya. Maraming mga tao na pumupunta doon, mangungulek ng mga bats, yun na nga, naglalagay ng mga vandalism within the area sa cave, doon sa loob ng cave. So yun yung namin, kailangan namin, mag-request din kami to ordinances po sa inyo to strictly implement yung sa RA 9072 sa Cave Act po yun. Doon po lahat yung mga laws and regulations, particularly ito pong protection and conservation of caves. So, doon natasakuan sa status na lang diretso sa. Okay? So, mauni ang entrance sa cave under sa Lumbia. Oo. So medyo kuan siya, pababa siya. Vertical siya gamay, pero okay lang man, makaya ra magkuan, makaya ra magsulod. Next one, sige. So ing-ani pod kadako ang inyong cave dito. Mga 9 people na siya, naka-arm sideward. Ing-ani kalapad ang inyong cave dito sa sulod. So, ayaw na nang sa mati, okay na. Kani siya, sa mati na side na ni siya ang ilahapod. Diretso na lang ka sa sa status sa cave para under sa ang iyahang picture na lang po para directly So ito po yung status ng cave doon under sa Barangay Lumbia.
Wow.
So mahirap ko pong ipapa-open ito na for tourism kasi masyado nang disturb yung marami ng vandalism.
Ipatawag
Direct.
si Jason Bidad.
So ito yung yung proposal po sana namin is to temporarily close this cave. Bawal talaga siyang papasukan para ma-restore yung beauty niya, and then magkakandak kami ng series of activity for the restoration of this cave. So sa result ng reclassification namin is as is pa rin, class 2 pa rin kasi mahirap din naming i-class 1 ulit yon kasi yung class 1 namin is for protection lang, bawal yung tourism. So yung titay kasi is for tourism na siya yung part na niya. Under the process of drafting the Ecotourism Development Management Plan na po yung sa titay. So ito lang po yung temporary close po namin. So yun yung kailangan namin ng resolution po ni Mayor to sign into a MOA po para sa amin in the protection of this cave.
Madam
At to
Chair.
ano nyo na, dako kay na, nakasulod na ko. Kanang naa sa bus nga picture, mo na siya.
More than na
Yes.
siya. Anyway, Madam Chair,
Okay. Okay.
I would just like to again ask Ma'am Jennifer.
Yes po.
Ma'am Jen, considering that the MOA involves not only barangays of Ipil, but there's one barangay here
In Mati.
which belong to
To Titay.
Barangay LGU Titay. The mayor, if we will give him authority to sign the MOA,
Yes po.
how about
Titay.
Titay?
Actually, it is a multi-part MOA from the DENR, LGU of Titay and Ipil, BLGU of Timalang, Lumbia, and Mati, and including the claimants po.
Okay. I understand the urgency of the protection of the cave, no?
Yes po.
But we need to also try to read the content of the
andito
MOA.
po yung MOA.
Oo,
So we will
because
present it.
we just want to be very clarified of the content, considering that it involves not only LGU-Ipil, but also LGU Titay. So,
Yes, sir.
naaba diha sa proposed draft sa MOA, musign ang both two mayors?
Yes po.
Okay. So, at least that is very clear, no?
Yes po. So, ito po yung laman ng MOA. Actually, baka kayo, kasi before, MOU yun, Memorandum of Understanding. Kasi bawal kami mag-sign without the clearance. Bawal mag-sign yung red namin without maghingi ng clearance dun sa Manila or sa central office. So, ngayon, we have a new guidelines na pwede na mag-sign into a MOA. So, we changed it already to Memorandum of Agreement.
Okay, so...
So, sa baba sana.
Yes, Miss Jennifer. I think there's also Timalang,
Yes po, Timalang. Barangay Timalang,
Lumbia,
Lumbia,
and
Mate.
and Mate.
Yes po.
Okay, so that's good. That's good.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable Ebro.
may I know from Madam Jennifer, in your activities, is it coordinated with the Menro of Ipil
Yes po.
and Titay?
Yes po. Coordinate, including the tourism po, office.
Okay, so
Menro and tourism.
with these undertakings that you have, of course, if coordinated with the Menro, si Sir Felix has also the idea about it.
Yes po.
Okay, because I have some question, Madam Chair. Why is it that the gathering of what is this? No,
Bird's nest,
it's not only bird's nest.
Bats.
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 No. Ano ba ni?
Resources.
Guano.
Guano.
Guano is now prohibited because
Yes.
guano is the number one organic fertilizer. So before I could still remember before we are open to what is this, to gather
Guano.
buy some amount of guano fertilizer coming from the cave. Pero karon murag wa na
Ay,
ginala.
actually sir, ganito po yun. So this yung classes ng caves, nagdepende, yung guano extraction is depende po yun sa classes ng caves. So yung sa sinasabi mong guano extraction or collection within caves, dapat yung caves po na yun is classified as class 3. Na pwede kayong maghingi ng permits for the collection of resources within sa caves. So yun pong class 2, bawal po yun. Wala po yung extraction of guano sa loob ng caves kasi na-assess din po namin doon is yung guano medyo konti lang yung ano niya. Yung
So
naiipon niya.
Ma'am, what it differs from class, what is that?
The difference
Classification.
in
Classification
class
of
2,
caves.
in class 2 sir, this caves is pwede siya for tourism and the other parts of the cave is closed for protection purposes. Ang class 3, pwede siya pwede siya for tourism and pwede siya for extraction po ng guano, ng resources. Yun po yung pinagkakaiba. Yung sa class 2 is bawal po yun. Tourism activity lang po siya, guided educational tour yung nakaano.
Our cave in Barangay Timalang is under class 2.
Yes po, class 2.
Classification.
Class 2 classification.
Thank you.
Yun.
Madam Chair.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning po.
Thank you for your presence today. Kinahan lang mi mo clarify
Yes,
no
po.
with regarding this MOA. This is a very good MOA. I think this is not only done here or to be conducted here sa Ipil, but I think across the region, no? You are
Yes,
doing
po.
this a partnership with the city in order to protect, conserve and preserve ang mga caves.
Yes.
So we just want to know on part of the local government unit in partner with the DNR, unsa ang among functions to help you.
Yes po,
with
ito po
this
yung
program.
nakaano. Under sa MOA. LGU San sa baba. Sige. Coverage. So, diretso na po ako sa LGU lang po. LGU lang po. So, under sa LGU, ito po, appoint a city or municipal environment and natural resources officer who shall assume the tasks and functions of this agreement, including the implementation of cave management plan for Matilom Cave Complex. So, this plan is updated last 2023 and it is a 10-year work plan. So, provide manpower and financial resources for the protection, conservation, and management of the subject caves. Where appropriate, integrate the cave management plan into the use, development, investment revenue plans of the city or municipality. Enact necessary ordinances, rules, and regulations consistent with the national policies in support of the co-management of the subject caves. So yun na yung maghingi sana din kami ng ordinances sa inyo to strictly implement kung ano yung laws and regulations pertaining sa caves. Dayon, raise awareness among its constituent on the importance of conservation, protection, and sustainable use of caves and cave resources. Actually, nakagawa na kami ng SEPA last year sa Timalang and Lumbia. Encourage and promote the participation of the private sector and entrepreneur in the implementation of the cave management plan and subsequent management development plans, especially those ventures that are related to agricultural and nature-based ecotourism. And then actively participate in the implementation of the cave management and protection and conservation program with its territorial jurisdiction. And last is, in general, provide such either resources and services that will ensure the effective conservation, protection, and management of the caves.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. So, you mentioned sa Timalang and sa Lumbia.
Lumbia po.
Are they the same cave or separate na nga caves?
Actually, same cave lang siya kana.
The
Gitawag
area.
siya complex kay
Na siya
kuan.
within.
Oo.
Within the
Within,
three,
oo.
no? Three
So,
barangays.
sumpay lang siya ang kuan dyan.
Okay. Since you visited the area, ma'am, and you mentioned you already coordinated with our Menro head, no?
Yes po.
Did Sir Felix na inspect ba niya ang cave together with you?
Last na ato siya staff gipapadala sa kuha, ma'am.
Okay.
Dili siya ang staff niya.
Okay. So already from the LGU na representative.
Naapoy representative kay nag-visit
me. Yes.
including sa Titay and tourism diri, taga-tourism ni include po og visit dito.
You mentioned about 10-year nga cave management plan.
Yes po.
Already na kwan pod na we provided copy for review in the office sa ato ang Menro.
Yes po, sa Menro. And then they are part of the updating of the cave management plan po.
Yes. Customized ba ni siya, ma'am? I know na amjud mo yung cave management plan no in every line nga cave.
Yes
Is it
po.
customized per cave or
Dili,
generic in all tanan?
Customized depende po kung unsa ang bagay po dito na kuan. Sa iya kay lahi-lahi man po sila threats and problems sa mga kuan sa urban caves.
Okay. Sige. And then so ang what you are asking right now is when we enter the MOA and
Yes
then
po.
the implementation, ang initial step na to is i-close for rehab.
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes. Pero class 2 man siya, no? So
Class
we
2
cannot
siya.
take out
So,
resources from there. Only tourism,
Tourism
and
lang
preservation.
po. Opo. Preserve.
Sige. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. So,
Honorable Ebon.
Madam Chair. Okay. I understand that we have a lot of things to do. As far as this cave in the barangay Lumbian Timalang, and perhaps, as I understand also, that there is a need for us to allocate funds for the purpose. Now, for me, before even signing an MOU, for me, I believe that there is a need for us to refer this to the committee concerned. Kay kinahanglan gani ni og even coordination with the tourism to really make this kind of a project realistic.
Madam Chair, may we go through more of the contents of the MOA regarding the concern of Honorable Ebol? If there is part of the LGU in terms of financial aspect.
financial.
Yes, Madam Chair, she made mention. She made mention. And even allocating worker there, di ba, ma'am? Kinahanglan tagmubutang og tawo diha as a counterpart of the local government unit of Ipil. So that is why, for me, although this is a joint venture, but there is a need for us to even go through with the MOU. How if nami concern, ma'am, sa local government unit of Ipil, can you consider that
Ano po yung
for
concern?
revision? Like for example ba, nami gusto namong i-amend sa ato ang MOU, or nami amo ang gusto ba nga i-appeal?
Yes po, sir. We can consider that. We can consider that and present it to our regional cave committee po.
Yes,
And
that's
then-
why.
Mm-mm.
That's why I am saying now
Yung
that before we will pass this resolution approving the MOU or the joint signing of the MOU, ug pwede unta ni ma-refer ni sa Right and Proper Committee so that we will be given ample time to study on it. And even I am concerned with how can we make this project be realistic kung dili kayo na to masabtan ang intention ani, and even the provision of funds, even the provision of our employee there.
Okay, Honorable Ebol. Ato na lang siguro ihatag ni Mayor. Problemahon niya ang budget. Siya mangitas budget.
Correct.
And then besides, naaman sa ato ang area god.
Mao.
Ang cave. It's ato ana na siyang ikon sa atong tourism ang atong economy na mo punta at sa mga barangay. So si Mayor na atong paproblemahon.
It's
sa
up to the
budget.
mayor to
Yeah, it's up to the Mayor.
yeah.
Thank
Anyway,
you po, Madam Chair.
for next year, we can already include this in the budgeting. So it's up to the mayor to look for funds for this purpose.
Yes, that's only my point of view, Madam Chair. How if there is an intention or an idea of the local government unit to amend any part of this MOU ba? Could it be? For example lang na ato ba? Basig na atay.
Ano ni ang process sa to ang cave ha? Ang supposedly kung ma-open ni siya for tourism, ang financial ang ginakuan ani is that katong for ecotourism na kung ma-open siya for ecotourism. So tanan development nagikan na jud sa LGU nga part. Kay kami dili nami makakuan ana karon sa protection karon sa cave nami funding for the series of activity sa moagi ka ng funds sa DNR para mag-conduct og mga series of activities dito sa area para sa protection and conservation sa caves.
Okay, thank you. How about in the long run if such project will be profitable? Meaning, kanang atoan naman i-promote ni for tourism, na siya bayad-bayad dito, unsa man, na ay counter pa, na ay share ang DNR?
I think wala.
Wala po.
Wala na
Okay,
siya.
okay.
I think siguro ang barangay
Mag-monitor na lang
Ang
po yung
barangay mo na-share.
DNR.
Na-share.
Mag-monitor na lang po yung DNR with regards sa conservation po ng caves.
Okay.
Conservation
Okay,
and
thank you.
Okay.
protection.
It's about akong income atong hisgutan. Unya na ta manghisgot og income, no? Unya na ta magkuan ana. Sa ako ang kuan lang na I think it's the barangay muna ay makamatag tag share kay naman sa ilang kuan. Okay.
Madam
Wala
Chair,
problema. Yes.
yeah, just to point out the importance of this MOU or
MOA na po.
Yes, MOA na not MOU, no? But I think on our part, as sa LGU, we should participate because everything is going towards green, sustainability, and conservation. And we are lucky we have this. So it is the obligation of the LGU to provide for the
Yes.
protection of this area. So
Thank you
on
po.
whatever means na to, anyway, we can maybe we can always discuss with our executive regarding funding of such matter should it come to that. But I think at this from this kaning discussion, I think what I'm hearing, since preservation pamanta and
Yes po.
rehabilitation, it's sa DANR man siya nga portion.
Yes po.
And later on, we can always, I think, provide funding. Sabutan lang yun na nato. Anyway, we are the ones who are allocating for the budget. But gearing towards sustainability and green, no, preservation namang yun diha namang yun ang trend karon, and what is survival man yun na atong gikuan, no, in the long run. I think this will help sa atua. So we should put importance on this.
Siguro also we can also ask since naadtuan na ni RD Catalonia Dara ang naa siya damgo gid ana nga cave. So we all can always ask Dara.
Okay po.
Okay?
Thank you po.
Regional Director sa Tourism.
Okay.
Imo na ng trabaho, madam, ha?
They for the information day of the body, no? Napo day mi 3 caves nagiadtuan bag-o lang ma'am atong February. Caparan isa, Budurot Cave, which is for among recommendation, wala pa mi final report. Initial recommendation is class 1. Naa sa Tiayon Cave, ang initial recommendation is class 2 for tourism kasi wala naman po siya ma-distract dito sa sulod sa cave. And then another one for the Timalang dito na sa taas. Separate siya aning Matilom Cave Complex.
Amo lang sigurong hangyo, ma'am, kay being partners with you as committee bitaw sa environment, at
Yes
least
po.
aware sad ni kung ever manggali.
Actually, ma'am, I have a letter here inviting inviting diri sa I have letter for Mayor, sa tourism and Menro to join us on our assessment.
Yeah, but
Katong na time na busy manggod ta sa festival sa Sibugay, and then katong among schedule dili na po to.
The only thing that we discuss is on kanira man yung MOA nga nung karon ra man iniabot. We could have been given the opportunity to air the ideas and sentiments of members of the Sangguniang Bayan, especially the Committee on Environment, and of course in relation to the Committee on Rules, because considering MOA siya, all of those suggestions could have been discussed already. But anyway, ingon ani naman gid siguro, ang concern nato nini is for the protection of our caves in Timalang and Barangay Lumbia. So I suggest that during the deliberation of this item C, we will approve this, Madam Chair.
Okay. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you po, Madam Chair.
Okay, next visitor.
Okay, Madam Chair, thank you. Our friends from the DNR, Senro Cabasalan. Our next visitor is from the Hometown Ministries Philippines Incorporated in Poblacion, Ipil, in the person of Pastor Eric Julius Carrillo. The purpose of Pastor Carrillo is to share to us I think there's a summit, incoming summit, that they are involved. So, yes, Pastor Carrillo.
Good day, everyone. I am Pastor Eric Julius R. Carrillo from Hometown Ministries, together with my wife, Pastora Etelbir Agnes. We don't have a church, okay? We are a para-church. We were helping other churches, the body of Christ. No? So, our vision is to see every campus reach with the gospel through the united effort of churches proclaiming Christ using our choices bracelet, which declares the message, Christ hung on an individual cross for everyone's sins. Choices. So, sulod ng mga eskwelahan, kiniskuta na mo ang pagpili. No? So, I am also a MRP member. Then with the endorsement of DepEd Superintendent Batan, our ministry has been given the opportunity to minister, okay, in several schools. As of today, the Lord has opened doors for us in 13 schools across 5 municipalities, namely Ipil, Artilim, Tungawan, Titay, and Cabasalan. In Ipil, the schools we are currently serving include Matthew Jackson School, Ipil National High School, Zamboanga Sibugay National High School, Maquilas National High School, Magdaob National High School, Timalang National High School. So we are grateful for the very positive response from the students, teachers, and administrators. In fact, Superintendent Batan has expressed interest in using the content of our book, Choices, as part of their values and character development program in school. At present, we have 49 volunteers. No? But as the doors continue to open, we are in great need of more pastor mentors who are willing to serve and guide students inside the campuses. Because of this growing need, we have invited Pastor Myers, the American author of the book Choices, to visit and share his heart for campus ministry we are organizing a pastor's fellowship and summit where he will speak and introduce the program more deeply to pastors and leaders. However, we humbly seek your financial assistance for this gathering. Actually, nagsend namin ng mga pastors. But currently, around 140 pastors have already confirmed their interest to attend and learn about the ministry. Some pastors from Zamboanga, SIPAS, Zamboanga Pastors Association, and even from Zamboanga del Norte have also contacted us asking if they can join the summit because they are facing the same challenges in their schools. Across many campuses today, we are seeing alarming issues among students, including depression, suicide, teenage pregnancy, substance abuse, bullying, even reported HIV cases among the youth. This is why we believe the gospel must reach out campuses now more than ever. Through unity among churches and through mentoring relationships, we can guide students toward Christ and help shape their values and future. We sincerely thank you for your prayers, your partnership, and support you can extend us. We continue this mission to reach the next generation. God bless you.
Yes, good morning everyone. Good morning, Madam Chair. Nabaluan gid nato ng mga sir and ma'am that kinahanglan gid nato nga ma-assist ang ato ang mga students karon kay 5 years from now or 10 years from now isa sila sa maghawid og mga dagko nga mga position in the future. So sa amo ang ministry, amo advocacy is to mentor our grade 12 students, senior high. When you say mentor, ang among mga volunteer pastors musulod gyud og eskwelahan once a week para ma-mentor ang mga students nato. So karon medyo nganong the reason why nga nag-hold mi aning pastors fellowship and the summit para nga matagaan og information ang uban pastors as we really need workers po para sa mga schools nato kay napamanggoy uban nga mga pastors dili pa sila open sa ingon ani nga advocacy. So kaning amo ang pastors fellowship po amo ning ginahatag para sa mga pastors nga mga information, matagaan sila information, ma-educate sila, mahatagan sila og learning what is choices all about po. So we are here. Naghatag mi actually, Madam Chair, og solicitation sa mga sirs and moms diri last 2 weeks pa. So we are very fortunate nga naka-appeal mi karon para mahatag namo ang amoang mahatag namo pod ang among intent. Kani siya po ang Pastors Fellowship and the Summit in preparation po for the next school year nga through this daghan mga pastors mo volunteer para sa amo ang ministry. So one way or the other, dili lang siguro sad ang among ministry ang mahatagan ani og mga benepisyo bisan pa man ang atong mga students og diri pod sa lungsod sa Ipil.
Bali ang lessons sa mong gihatag is pagpili ra gyud, pagpili. So of course, we igamit po na mo ang Bible because it's one of the oldest book, moral book na mong ibasihan. Pero no religion na ipasaka, kundi gani, paresani, makilas. Sa Makilas National High School, 4 ka churches ang naa dito na UCCP, na ay Alliance, na ay kanang Methodist o mi sa pero we cater sa support gyapon mi sa Catholic Charismatics, no. So ang mga kwan body of Christ lang yun. So wala mi among simbahan nagtabang mi sa lain-lain na simbahan, no.
So thank you kay Madam Chair and sa tanan nga naadiri, thank you kaayo. So manuktok lang gid mi sa inyong kasing-kasing para ma-push through ang among Pastors Fellowship as para po nga ang atong mga pastor in next school year po daghan na po tag mga volunteers and eventually basin pwede po nato maistoryahan po diri pag-abot sa panahon nga kani siya i-full time na gid para sa mga volunteer pastors po.
Thank you, Pastor. Okay, Madam Chair, I think nahuman na sila og present sa ilahang intention. So for those members of this august body who are very much willing to share the ministry of Pastor Julius Carrillo, you may do so. Of course, Madam Chair, we still have one more visitor. Pero I think this is madugo discussion. I would like to propose, Madam Chair, for a break, merienda break, so that the hot merienda will be served as hot as possible. Yes, as hot as the next topic that we will be tackling. Recess for about 10 minutes, Madam Chair.
15 minutes lang po.
15.
Kay hot biya na.
Sige. 15 minutes recess, Madam Chair.
Mga staff, pwede mag-serve na mo sa inyong mga kwan?
His purpose in coming to the session today, Madam Chair, is actually there's a request from ITODA for a fair increase considering the high prices of fuel products, Madam Chair.
Okay, Arnel, diretso na lang ta sa tuyo nen ha, para madali ta.
Sige na.
First concern, kung namanggaling inaog ang national level sa fuel subsidy, kung pwede maka-avail ang mga tricycle operators and drivers sa maong fuel subsidy. If ever man, munaog. Dayon, muhangyo ko nga i-implement ang ordinance na Ordinance number 10, that's 561 Series 2020, ang maong itduwa na ang fuel subsidy katong one association. Kaya dili ninyo tugutan kung mag-operate ang tanang parking area na mag-iya-iya nga nailaing tuda, mao ni tendency nga dili ka palinyahon kung dili ka magpamimbro sa ilang grupo. So, kung mugana man gud ang ordinansa nga one association, naatanan diri ang mga presidente, I think almost 40 ka presidente na diri ron. Pero kay limit naman ang pagsulod. Muhangyo lang ko dayon ang temporary increase sa maong pasahe, muhangyo ko nga kung pwede tugutan ninyo para tabang ninyo sa mga driver. Pero dili ingon nga dako kay luoy man pud ang mga commuters. Kay og mukalit man gud siya dako, paunsa to katong mga katong wala-wala pud nga namasahe lang pud. So muhangyo lang ko kung pwede mi-suggest ko kung 5 pesos, pero kung if ever mutaas man moabot siya 100 tungod kay ang supplier sa laing nasod di man gyud kasulod, then muhangyo ko nga kung pwede advance na lang daan, kung pwede dungagan na lang po ninyo gamay. Dayon muhangyo ko tuguti ko nga mopasalamat sa mga konsihal, especially katong mi kuyog sa mga sa General Assembly at the same time last October 12 konsihal Dangpalan, ang Chief of Police o si Konsihal Ian. Then second, atong December, naapoy konsihal nga wala mi nalimtan bisan human na ang election, gihatagan mi pang Christmas party. So naka-Christmas party ang tanang presidente nga walay amot bisan piso. Then third, magpasalamat ko utro sa duha ka konsihal nga naghatag sa mga gasolina. Konsihal Jong Alcoriza, 15 liters. Konsihal Ian, 500 pesos additional sa 9 liters namo. Last Wednesday, nag-process mi sa among papel for renewal sa SEC. Naana mo ang papel, anytime pwede na namo ihatag ang kopya sa maong committee chair sa transportation, kung kinsa man galing ang committee chairman sa transportation, muhatag pud mi copy sa franchising. So muhangyo lang mi nga kung pwede pagganahon ang one association para pag-complain matubag pud namo kay dili man good mugana ang ordinansa, then maglisod kog tubag kay ang akong basihan man sa one association kung kinsa tong incorporator nga naka-registered sa SEC, at the same time ang mga officers nga naka-affiliate sa maong one association nga ordinansa, then pwede na ako ma-question ang mga presidente nga nung milagpas sila sa maong ordinansa. Pero katong wala naka-affiliate kay dili man tanan good member, so dili ko katubag. So muhangyo ko nga ang implementor i-implement tagaag penalty katong mga nagtumo-tumo nga wala sa ordinansa, katong nag-create association, katong wala sunod sa mga minimum fare. For example, nanay mga driver karon nag-increase nga wala pa gani ni approve diri mi increase na. Hangyoon ako diri pod nga itok-tok ang franchising kung pwede paspasan ang body number para ang pasahero kung musakay mauwat man sa driver, makomplain din siya. For example, Ipil High, overcharging ang driver, unsa ang pag-complain nga walay body number. So dili siya ma-identify. Pero dili man gud ako ang implementor na diri sa franchising office. Then last, mohangyo ko sama sa istorya before ni Kunsel Ian nga ang halangdong mayor dili siya manghilabot sa franchising sa operation. So mohangyo ko diri nga kung pwede tuktukon ang franchising na i-transparent ang franchise. For example, transparent para dili nami mangutana kung naay bakante o wala. Transparent, it means from 001 to 3,800 nga franchise, last digit, pangalan, address, ang iyang contact number, ibutang dito kinsa naka-renew para makita nato kinsa tong wala ka-renew ug katong wala naka-renew angay na ba ribuonon ang iyang franchise kung duha ka tuig o tulo ka tuig na siya wala ka-renew. Kay og paganahon maguna siya, then ang tanan mapersa o renew, then musulod ang tanang income sa municipality. Just imagine 3,800 ka-franchise. 1,500 ang sidecar, 1,800 ang tricycle. Kung ilaras di mo na 1,600 sa 3,000 naanay more than 4.5 million na income, annual income ang munisipyo sa tricycle lang nga sector. So muhangyo ko nga kung pwede, daghan franchise na ako nakita nga wala pa ng gawas. Like ang number 2 nga franchise, wala pa na ako na ever since nakita ming gawas. So kung ako lang, kung ako istorya, daghan franchise available, pero dili magkukukakuan kay dili ako ang naadian na. So muhangyo ko sa inyo diri, sa inyo ang legislative body na kung pwede ma-inform ang franchising. So, pasensya na kung mianhi ko diri, nagsamok-samok ko, pero nagpasalamat po ko nga naisa ka konsyala sa Monday, nagtuyok-tuyok siya sa parking area, concern siya nga kumusta na ang mga driver, nga mutabang siya kung sa pag-increase, kung concern ang mga driver na matabangan, which is konsyal Ibol. Sir, salamat, nadunggan ako imong pangalan na itong Monday, nagtuyok-tuyok daw kuno ka sa different parking area, nga tabangan po. So kaning wala na ako na mention, salamat sa inyong suporta nga wala ni biya naglantaw sa kaayuhan sa lungsod sa transport sector, which is ang mga driver o ang commuters. So daghan salamat ug maayong buntag sa inyong tanan.
Madam Chair, my concern is this is nakatong sa skyrocket sa presyo sa atong oil karon, no. In fact, ang apektado is ang transportation sector. We already talked to the mayor through phone gahapon. And of course, niingon siya na EO lang unta to kay para paspas unta, but suddenly pag research namo, ang EO is dili mo supersede sa ordinansa. So dapat na mo i-amend ang katong ordinansa, no. But i-cite lang namo dito na for temporary lang unta, no. Walang niya for temporary hantod sa mas stable ang atuang sitwasyon karon. But malagi ni mohangyo lang ko sa mga tricycle driver. In fact, murag naman po ang mga presidente stoda diri na unta ingnon po sa mga membro na dili ni mabus ang ato kay luoy po ang ato ang mga communitors puhon. So again, rest assured na ma-amend na mo ni nakuan. Pero medyo ni hangyo na unta na dili ni mabusaran ning among pagamen aning ordinansa for the meantime, no. Unta sa mga commuters pud karon dili mabalaka kay mas stable lang ni karon, amo pang ibalik for na amo pang ibalik, no, na normal rate or normal fare ang ato ang plite. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Sir, mo-update na lang po dahil ko. Nanaday newly elected ang new set of officers ang ITDUA, which is naami bagong board resolution gipasa sa First Valley Bank, nakadeposito ang kwarta, naamong treasurer ang presidente sa Metro Ipil, palihog daw tindog Brad, mao ni ang among treasurer, isa sa signatory, ang among auditor kanang nag cellphone diyan na presidente sa rural, dayon ang isa namo ka signatory, ang chairman namo sa RUD, si Conceptual Piedad. Upat ni sila signatory sa pundo namo sa kwarta nga naa sa First Valley Bank, which is ang presidente trabaho niya magpatawag meeting, mo update lang, wala ko'y labot sa kwarta, wala ko'y labot sa papers kay sa secretary, then wala ko'y labot sa signatory sa withdrawal. So kung kanang issue nga gi-kickback nako ang kwarta, then usa siya mo istorya hangyo nako, verify sa First Valley Bank kung nakakwarta, then verify po kung ma-withdraw ba sa presidente nga dili mo perma ang ubang signatory. So hangyo ko nga kanang kwarta wala na gibulsa ni Sibilya kung dili naa karon upat na sila ka signatory, karon nga bago walay labot ang presidente sa withdrawal sa kwarta sa association. Giklaro lang na ako mga sir nga kung pwede, kung naa may mga allegation kay association man ni siya, registered siya sa SEC, mahatag ni copy, then dili man ordinansa mi violate kay membro siya, then ang association mo tubag ilabay sa mga sa association. Mayong buntag ug daghan salamat sa inyong pagpakabana sa transport sector.
Okay, any more concern? Pleasure of the August body.
Anyway, Madam Chair, it was very clear that Honorable Ayan Sabihon will sponsor for the amendment of the ordinance for fair rate in the municipality of Ipil. So we will give him ample time to do that, Madam Chair.
Since wala mong pudang committee member, mabot sa mismo amendment.
Studyhan sa ninyo. Or do you want to do it karon?
Nanakoy na buhat na Madam Chair, but siguro we'll discuss na lang sa other matters kung unsa pay mas maayong buhaton nato.
Sige.
Okay. Yeah.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Honorable Ebon.
this is an urgent matter, I believe, because kana ako na observe last Monday when I turn around Ipil dayon, nakita dyan ako sa mga gasoline station. Grabe ang price hike, no? Sa ato ang gasoline, diesel. Pero Madam Chair, pwede ma-invite nato ang DTI by next regular session para pud naapod tay himuon siguro aning lakang kay basid og maabusahan na pud sa ato ang mga fuel stations ba gasoline stations. No, mag-take advantage sila ni nani. So, I understand that this is temporary. The amendment of the ordinance is temporary, but siguro ato pong napod tayo i-determine na to for how many months ba siya nga ato ang corn or apan unsa ba siya?
Madam Chair, again, sa concern ni Honorable Ebol, isite lang nako dito until such time na mas stable lang ang panghitabo karon, mobalik na putas normal rate. Thank you, Madam.
Sir, ma'am, naday ko concern lang, another concern. Those parking area nangolekta nga dili ka palingyahon kay dili ka membro, which is dili siya incorporator or dili siya naka-affiliate sa itduwa, mohangyo ko sa inyo diri nga kung pwede tagaan silag mga penalty para dili manggara kay unsa pay pulos sa franchise nga naa kay prangkisa sa lungsod sa Ipil. Kung pag-abot ana nga parking area dili ka palingyahon kay dili ka kinahanglan ka mga pangayuan kag membership fee. So akong hangyo nga kung pwede kanang mga complainant i-identify ka ng mga parking area nga nangulikta og membership fee which is wala na siya sa ordinansa nga one association. Kana lang
Nel,
pasensya na.
I think concern na sa inyong organization.
Sa inyo
dili
na
na amoa din. Inyohan na ng concern. Kaya
Inyohan na
naman mo yung mga board of directors,
Yes,
mga
yes.
nana. So, diyan na sa inyo. Association.
Sa association man na ninyo. Inyuhan na siya.
Pitulong.
Pitulong yun siya, kinahanglan yun siya pitulong. Kung pwede, temporary suspension siya ang franchise para matagam siya.
Unsay inyong gisabutan na lang ana siguro net.
Okay. Salamat. Daghan salamat o belated happy birthday sa Vice Mayor and sa akong former classmate Parida. Si Brito.
Nening.
Naman mo assembly, di ba?
Naka-assembly na pero once in a year man ang required lang good sa SEC. Once in a year ang assembly. Then ang among terminal sa amoang internal rules namo ang every parking area every year ang election. Pero ang federated kasalang sa tulo ka tuig. Pero kada tuig andyan na assembly. So nag-update lang mi kay kasagaran sa issue raman nga problema is kwarta. Pag wala pa'y kwarta, wala pa'y tugi. Pero pag nanay kwarta, daghan na bagulbol. Pag abot sa ayuda, abtik. Pag wala ayuda, dili mo atin meeting. Pasensya na, diha lang, nagsulti lang ko sa tinod. May buntag sa tanan, ug dagan salamat.
Madam Chair, I think nakaisgot si Mr. Sibilia katong implementation sa ordinance. I think, sir, ang mo-implement ang local chief executive, not the sanggunian. So, siguro you will write a letter to the local chief executive para for the implementation of that ordinance, sir.
Thank you, sir.
So that he will be reminded, yes.
Aware na ko kay for how many after election, always nag-remain sa quad ninyo diri nga ang part sa SB is legislation lang. Pag-abot sa implementation ng executive. So, nag-update lang ko. Pasensya na. Salamat ug may
Thank
buntag
you.
sa tanan.
Thank you, Onel, Mr. Arnold Sibilia. So with that, Madam Chair, I think we are through with the visitors hour, Madam Chair.
Okay, let's go to the privilege hour. Who wants to update?
Madam Chair.
Yes.
Hello. Good morning. To our presiding officer, Vice Mayor Anamel Ligario, our floor leader, Alberto Alcurisa. To our members of this august body, good morning. To all Epeleños, good morning again. I'd like to take a moment to address the pressing concern of affecting many of us, especially for those relying on the tricycle as mode of transportation due to the ongoing conflict of the Middle East. The global price of the gasoline has skyrocketed, impacting our local transportation costs. As a result, kadaghanan sa ato ang mga tricycle drivers, dako na ang ilang fuel expenses, in which dako na kayong apekto sa ilang panginabuhi. This is a temporary adjustment and the fare structure is necessary makasabuta na magahatag og kini og kadungag og burden sa ato ang mga commuters, but we assure na kini ang is sa karon lang para masustain lang ang panginabuhi o panghinanglan sa ato ang mga tricycle drivers. Ug ang akong hangyo sa mga tricycle drivers, dili unta kani mahimong rason nga abusaran ug pagpapaningil ug mas mga dakong pamasahe sa mga pasahero. To my fellow Epeleños, we appeal to the understanding and cooperation during the difficult time. Rest assured that once the fuel prices normalize, the additional fare will be lifted. We're committed to the transparency and will keep you informed about any development. Hopefully, we understand and support each and through this challenging period. Thank you and good morning. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Honorable Sabihon. Anyone? Wala na siguro?
Wala na.
Okay, let's go to the... Wala na mo. Wala na yun. Okay, let's go to the reading and approval of the previous minutes.
Madam Chair, considering that we have copies of the minutes of the previous session, Madam Chair, I therefore move to dispense the reading, the actual reading of the minutes of the previous session, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
With that, Madam Chair, I therefore move for the approval of the minutes of the previous session.
I second, Madam Chair.
It's being seconded by Honorable Palalon.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Reference of business, Madam Secretary.
Order of business. Under proposed ordinance, we have draft ordinance number 050 sponsored by Honorable Elias S. Dangpalan, an ordinance establishing the Barangay Emergency Operations Center or BEOC in the 28 barangays of this municipality to strengthen disaster preparedness and emergency response mechanism, defining its function, structure, and operations, and for other purposes.
Refer to the Committee on Rules.
Under proposed resolution, we have draft resolution sponsored by Honorable Joel Diebol, a resolution directing Engineer Carlito Culanculan Jr. to submit the comprehensive site development plan, architectural blueprints, rendered images, and state-of-the-art conceptual design for the proposed public market 2 in Barangay Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay within 30 days from receipt hereof.
Committee on Rules.
Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
I think this is considered as urgent also. I would like to propose that this will be approved, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Ebon.
Okay. Thank you very much for that reaction, the Honorable Floor Leader. Madam Chair, the Committee on Market conducted a meeting last February 16, 2026, and we discussed matters relevant to the plan of our local government unit for the possible construction of a new public market. And there and then, we discussed so many things, and the committee requested the the engineering department through Engineer Culanculan to prepare the plans as what is stated in here in this resolution. However, since February 16 until now, there is no report forwarded or made by the engineering department, and that is why we come up with this resolution to at least knock the door of our engineering office. That's why, Madam Chair, this representation would like to request that this resolution be considered as urgent. I so move, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
It's been seconded.
Thank you very much. I move for a resolution directing Engineer Carlito Culanculan Jr. to submit the comprehensive site development plan, architectural blueprints, rendered images, and state-of-the-art conceptual design for the proposed public market 2 in Barangay Don Andres, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay within 30 days from receipt hereof. I so move.
In a second, put up.
Second, Madam Chair.
It's been seconded by Honorable Alfurisa.
Thank you.
Any discussion, objection?
Discussion, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, my only concern is that we address this resolution to our engineering office headed by Engineer Carlito Culanculan Jr. Requesting, actually directing him to submit the comprehensive site development plan. I agree with the statement of Honorable Joel that the office of the Honorable Congresswoman Doc Marley Hofer Hasim has been asking for the site development plan because she wants to be assured of Ipil, LGU-Ipil, to be ready when the implementation of the proposed public market 2 will commence. And I think that is part of the requirement by the DPWH before any construction will commence, Madam Chair. But my only concern is why we come to a point that we need to approve a resolution directing or even requesting the Office of the Engineering when in fact this is the job of the engineering office. Why? Okay, perhaps the engineering office cannot produce the site development plan in a given period. So if that is the case, we are in a hurry, Madam Chair. Why not we hire a private engineering office to do the job for us temporarily? If the engineering, that is why I want and I would like to request, before we approve this, the presence of our municipal engineer himself in our session to be clarified, purposely to be clarified, because we are making this resolution, Madam Chair. In aid of legislation, the municipal engineer should be here, because if he will admit to us that he cannot do this because of the many jobs perhaps given to him at this point in time, then why not hire a private engineering office or engineering firm to do the job for this purpose? That is why, Madam Chair, my only request is the presence of the people of engineering to the session today. Thank you.
Under OB?
Oh, Zamboanga City. Maybe we can also ask, how about si Kwan na lang, kung kinsang OI sila, si Caceres or si Magbanwa?
Engineer Magbanwa.
Because, Madam Chair, if 30 days, we will give the engineering office another 30 days, murag ulahin naman siguro ka ita.
Actually, kaya ba yun na nila muhimo long as wala sila yung mga extra curricular sa gawas.
Madam Chair.
Diba?
Madam Chair, take note that our office the engineering office has the particular field of specialization. We have the civil engineer, we have architect, we have
Electrical engineer.
Actually, ang
So,
muhimuan,
wala siya problema.
actually, ang muhimuan ni kaning architect. Naaman si Ramos.
Yes,
Architect
that's
na
why.
to na si Ramos.
That is why.
O di equal si Ramos.
Next week, 1 month na after our meeting, dayon. Why sounds?
Madam Chair, ako wako'y problema sa resolution ha. Pero ang ako manggod, if we still give them 30 days, the office of the congresswoman has been asking us, unsa man kaya ninyo o dili? That's the term from the office of the congresswoman. Tell me, LGU-Ipil, kaya o dili? That is why, let us not come to a point that we will surrender and will say, hindi namin kaya. As much as possible, we will do some,
Actually, nanani sa kuman ni Mayor kay under ba ang engineering sa executive?
Madam Chair, just I think one point that I'd like to also discuss regarding this resolution, we are requesting our municipal engineer for a comprehensive site development plan, which should be provided in accordance to our vision.
Yeah, of
Kita,
course.
mga legislators, and our executive. So, I think on the end of Engineer Kulankulan, it would also be big for him to give a comprehensive site development plan without us sitting down with him discussing unsay atong gustong mahitabo aning atong market area. So basically, I think before siguro tamo give aning a resolution, let us meet with our engineering office, our architect, and discuss with him unsa nga atong gustong mahitabo, and if meet with also our executive, if agreeable siya sa atong plan, and then maybe then we can ask our engineering for this site development plan. Kay kibaw naman siya unsay ato ang mga gustong iplastar diha sa market. Okay, we are asking him for this resolution nga magbuhat na siya, and he doesn't have any idea unsa nga atong vision for that area, for the market. So, I think prudent rapod siguro na mo sit down sa siguro tas with the engineering and the architecture to discuss ani nga area unsay atong gustong development ug unsay atong panglantaw in the next 10 years nga mahitabuan ang nga area. Kay para napud siya ay perspective or perspectus ba na sa tawagan
Perspective.
nga unsay iyahang buhaton unsaon niya pagplaster based on unsay ato ang gustong ibutang diha nga area.
So, unsa man cons, aprobahan ang resolution or
For me, para sa ako, Madam Presiding, we should sit down
Yes,
sa kuyog
okay.
sa atong engineering and also with our mayor to discuss ani before we ask him or give him 30 days para submit sa ato as a comprehensive
Okay.
site development plan. If okay, also with our proponent.
Okay, Madam Chair.
Evan?
This representation proposes for a meeting. I believe the invitation was served to the members of the Committee on Market yesterday.
I received.
Yesterday. So we will be having an urgent meeting this afternoon at
2 p.m.
2 p.m. So, pwede na lang siguro, we will discuss this, and as much as possible, if we could also invite somebody from the engineering to have an initial discussion. But take note that we cannot go into kung wala patay, if we will depend on the what is this, the comment and kwan unya sa engineering. So by next regular session na pud nato ni ma-take up.
Apila na lang po si Mayor sa inyong meeting. Request na lang kaana. Para mahuman na tanan ba?
But I think the mayor is not yet around this afternoon.
Until when ba ang ilahang kwan din? Ang ilahang ubiya until when?
Nana na siya ugma kay 2 days naman yun.
2 days naman yan ko, ano?
Dili ang engineer
I think
Culanculan ba
we
until
have to be with our executive guys. This is a planning.
Para dili magbalik-balik.
Yeah, this is the planning stage. So, luoy ang atong engineer og dili ta maka-plastar og unsay gyud atong gustong mahitabo. Magbalik-balik yun ta. Kay para agreeable ang atong executive and then sa ato ang branch we are also agreeable. Isa lang ta ka sit down.
Yeah.
Bahala na lang if we have to sit down the whole day baka hani para ma-plastar gyud ni siya.
Sige, okay.
So, if we will pursue with our meeting this afternoon at 2 p.m., Honorable Joel, the mayor will not be here pa. So, why not we try to coordinate with Mayor Oligario and inform him that perhaps we will meet him together with the members of the Sanggunian, the engineering office, perhaps by tomorrow, if he will be around. If not, then let's go to the next day. Pero kay Friday, wala man day office na, no? Huwebes. Pero if you insist nga mag-meeting kita karong hapon, then we will present to the mayor when he came back or when he comes back, then I think okay ra pud gihapon.
Jong, ang walay office ang mga kwan rabia, empleyado kita na rabia ta permi.
Sa bagay, oo.
kuan ang in my opinion, if the municipal engineer is not also around,
wala gihapon.
So Friday, I think na sila. Abot na sa Friday no? Na sila Friday.
So, by next week na.
Or we call for a meeting for once and for all by Monday.
Monday na lang ka siguro para
Monday. For once and for all.
Okay.
May I ask from you what possible time?
We will start in the morning so that if it's going to be a very lengthy discussion, we'll have the whole day practically to finish the job. We will finish it on Monday.
Okay.
By hook or by crook.
Fresh pa mo ano.
Correct. Because okay ra gyud ko ako kaning resolution wa gyud koy problema. Pero kung mahuman nato ni in 1 week, humanon tani ngano manggong mapaabot mo tag 30 kadlaw.
Okay, so let's proceed na sa next kwa nato.
Madam Chair, before moving forward, may I just request from the engineering department also to give us the lot plan ba na, no? The sketch of the area ang atong buhatan o
square meters o kada.
Oo.
Site development plan.
Yes. So we will know also ang unsay jud ang porma sa yuta, no? The lot diha sa sa market.
I agree. So that by Monday, if we will push through the meeting on Monday, we will be informed whether the engineering office can do the job or not. So that we will go to the next option. We will hire.
Okay.
And then also, i-request na ko from the engineering office because I think they already coordinated with the office of Kong Marley Hoofer regarding sa 60 million dry market na project to also give us ang ilahang site development or sabi na siya, building plan ba na, no? O asa to dapit nga area. So it will be included kasi I think ang 60 million is already a go. No?
Yes.
Ang the rest na lang atong planuhon sa na to pagplastar.
Anyway, Madam Chair, I'd like to inform you that we still have a pending motion that needs to be approved or to be withdrawn, perhaps by the author, Honorable Joel, Madam Chair.
Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Evo.
For consideration, Madam Chair, this representation moves that this draft ordinance be laid down on the table and be discussed later right after the meeting of the Sangguniang members of the Sanggunian.
Okay.
And the Honorable Mayor together with the engineering. So
I second, Madam Chair.
It's been seconded. Lay on the table. Okay, Madam Secretary.
Under other communications, we have the annual budget for calendar year 2026 of Barangay Poblacion and SK annual budget for CY 2026 of Barangays Tenan and Caparan.
Appropriations.
Under item B, duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor, a copy of the following MOAs to be entered into by and between LGU-Ipil and 1, DSWD for the implementation of the social pension for indigent senior citizens in the Municipality of Ipil, and 2, DepEd for the implementation and construction of basic education facilities.
Committee on Rules and Committee on Education.
Under item C, duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor, a copy of Memorandum of Understanding to be entered into by and between LGU-Ipil, LGU-Titay, Barangays Timalang and Mate, and DNR for the protection and conservation and sustainable management of the Matilum Cave Complex and its associated resources.
Committee on Rules and
Madam Chair.
I think our visitor expressed
Yes.
that
The
this-
urgency.
Yes. this,
Because they will be
MOA
signing the MOA by this coming Monday.
Yes. So for consideration, Madam Chair, and to this August body, I move for a resolution.
Move for the urgency first.
I move for the urgency of this matter, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
Seconded.
Madam Chair. Ang nakabutang diri Barangay Mate, ang Timalang. How about Barangay Lumbia?
Wala nakabutan.
Wala ang Barangay Lumbia. Considering
Okay, I already asked this from the visitors this morning, and ingon pa nila na mali lang pagkakuan, but Lumbia is included.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Honorable Catalonia.
Yes, Madam Chair, I move for recess, Madam Chair.
Recess.
Human naman tang urgency. Asa?
introduce some changes through a resolution on the subject memorandum of agreement between the DNR and LGU. First resolution, Madam Chair, I move for a resolution by amending the instead of a memorandum of understanding, it is a memorandum of agreement to be entered into by the LGU-Ipil and the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Madam Chair.
I second.
Any second?
Unanimously seconded, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Second, Madam Chair, I move for...
Before we continue, Madam Chair, the floor would like to request the Honorable Chair to recognize the Honorable
Ay, oo.
Okay, before we proceed, may I acknowledge the presence of Honorable Mazin Hasim.
So next, Madam Chair, is amendment by deletion in sections 1.7 and 2.9 of the MOA, Madam Chair.
Any second?
I second, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
So then, Madam Chair, I move for a resolution approving the contents of the memorandum of agreement to be entered into by the Department of Environment and Natural Resources and the LGU of Ipil for the Matilum Cave Complex, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. Any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
And lastly, Madam Chair, I move for a resolution authorizing the local chief executive, Honorable Ramses Troy Oligario, to sign for and in behalf of the LGU of Ipil for the memorandum of agreement with the Department of Environment and Natural Resources for the Matilum Cave Complex, Madam Chair.
Second, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. So any discussion, amendments, objections? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
That's all, Madam Chair.
Proceed to the next.
Let's go to item D. Duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor the letter request from the Office of the Municipal Treasurer for the unfunding of vacant position Computer Maintenance Technologist 2, Salary Grade 15, and the funds available generated from the abolished position will cover for the possible creation of computer operators, Salary Grade 14, under the same office.
We refer this, Madam Chair, to the Committee on Appropriations.
Okay, referred to the Committee on Appropriations.
Under item E, we have a communication from the Municipal Mayor requesting for an amendment of SB Resolution number 02-204-2026 from a resolution strongly requesting Senator Paulo Benigno Bam Aguirre Aquino IV through the DBM Secretary Acting Rolando U. Toledo for funding allocation of 5 projects, construction of school buildings in the amount of 48,899,649.82 to a resolution strongly requesting the Department of Education Secretary Honorable Sani Angara for funding allocation of 5 projects, construction of school buildings in the amount of 48,899,649.82.
Madam Chair.
Mr. Floor Leader.
Yes, considering that as the presiding officer, you are also the committee chairman on the Committee on Education. So, can I ask permission that I'll sponsor for the amendment of this resolution, Madam Chair?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chair. So, there's a request coming from the Office of the Municipal Mayor that we need to amend our approved resolution number 02-274-2026, in which we approve a resolution requesting Senator Bam Aquino through DBM Secretary Toledo to fund 5 projects, construction of school buildings amounting to 48 million plus each school building. We need to amend this resolution. Resolution should go directly to the Department of Education Secretary Honorable Sonny Angara. So with that, Madam Chair, I therefore move for resolution amending SB Resolution number 02-274-2026 from a request addressed to Senator Aquino through the office of DBM Secretary Toledo for the funding of 5 construction of school buildings amounting to 48,899,649.82. It should be amended to a resolution requesting the Department of Education Secretary, Honorable Sonny Angara, for funding allocation of 5 projects or the so-called construction of school buildings in the amount of 48,899,649.82 centavos, Madam Chair.
Any second?
Second, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. So any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Under item F, we have a communication from the Municipal Mayor requesting for a resolution authorizing him to donate various old stock of firearms and ammunition but still serviceable owned by LGU-Ipil in the Ipil Municipal Police Station and to sign the corresponding deed of donation and other necessary documents to facilitate the proper transfer of ownership.
Madam Chair. Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Ebol.
With respect to this item F communication from the Honorable Mayor, Madam Chair, the Office of the General Services has already prepared the various old firearms, however still serviceable, that is now ready for donation to the Ipil Police Station, Madam Chair, so that this will be immediately be donated to the Ipil Station, Municipal Police Station. I move for consideration, Madam Chair, that this will be, the passage of the resolution be considered as urgent matter.
I second to the urgency, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. So any discussion? Amendments, objection? So hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair. I move for a resolution authorizing the Honorable Mayor, Honorable Ramses Troy D. Oligario, to donate a various old stock firearms owned by the local government unit of Ipil to the Ipil Police Station and to sign the necessary deed of donation and related documents to facilitate transfer of ownership. I so move.
I second, Madam Chair.
It has been seconded. So any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you very much.
Under item G, we have a communication from the Municipal Mayor requesting for a resolution addressed to Senator Mark A. Villar for the possible funding assistance of the following proposed infrastructure project for the Municipality of Ipil. Construction of bridge in Barangay Tumitum, 100 million. Concrete bridge between Purok Saturn and Uranus in Barangay Bangkirohan, 100 million. Construction of farm to market road from Barangays Upper Pangi to Logan, 60 million.
So what's the pleasure of the...
Madam Chair, considering that this is a resolution, we will be asking Senator Mark Villar for possible funding assistance for the implementation of 3 big projects in the municipality of Ipil, Madam Chair. So I think it's right that we will approve this resolution today, Madam Chair. So with that, I therefore move, Madam Chair, for a resolution requesting the office of the Honorable Senator Mark A. Villar for funding of 3 different projects, infrastructure projects in the municipality of Ipil, namely the construction of bridge in Barangay Tumitom worth 100 million, concreting of a bridge between Purok Saturn and Uranus in Barangay Bangkiruhan with an amount of 100 million also. And third and finally, the construction of farm-to-market road from Barangays Upper Pangi to Barangay Lungan amounting to 60 million, Madam Chair. That's my motion, Madam Chair.
Any second? It has been seconded. So any discussion, amendments, objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Under item H, we have also a communication from the Municipal Mayor requesting for a resolution addressed to Senator Camille A. Villar for possible funding assistance of the following proposed infrastructure project for the Municipality of Ipil. Improvement of Ipil Commercial Center, Rose A, B, 100 million. Construction of community-based mental health facility, 20 million. Construction of comprehensive drainage canal, 180 million.
So what's the pleasure of the August body?
Madam Chair, I think this is similar to item G. Again, our municipal mayor, considering that I think he had the opportunity to see the 2 senators, Mark Villar and Senator Camille, and I think this is one requirement that the mayor needs to present to the office of the 2 senators. So with that, Madam Chair, I therefore move for a resolution requesting the office of Madam Senator Camille A. Villar for a funding of another infrastructure projects for the municipality of Ipil, namely the improvement of the Ipil Commercial Center, Rose A to B, amounting to 100 million pesos. Number 2, construction of community-based mental health facility with an amount of 20 million pesos. And number 3, the construction of comprehensive drainage canal in the municipality of Ipil amounting to 180 million pesos, Madam Chair. That's my motion, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair. It has been seconded. So any discussion?
Madam Chair, just for
Yes, Honorable
discussion,
Catalonia.
for the above requests pertaining to the constructions of bridge, commercial complex, mental health facility, may I ask the proponent if we already have comprehensive site, not comprehensive site, do you already have a program of work for these projects?
I think this is a resolution addressed to the office of the 2 senators, and then this is another additional load to the engineering office. They will submit these are follow-up items after this resolution will be submitted. Of course, we will submit. The mayor will submit to the office of the 2 senators the said program of works.
Point of asking, Madam Chair, is because as having conversation with the Congresswoman, she always asks for the program of works and the comprehensive site development plan whenever we propose for a project. So I think one point she wants to make is if we already have a plan and a vision, it is very easy to communicate with the senators if they can actually see what we are proposing to them. So that's why I ask. But it's not a no on this resolution because I know this is for the good of us all. But just maybe one consideration when we are trying to push for a project, that it would be good if we can show them our program of work or our plan so they can see clearly on as to what is our target, goal, or end.
In fact, Madam Chair, in support to the statement of Honorable Dayan, during our meeting this coming Monday, I will ask this 6 proposed infrastructure projects of the Municipality of Ipil, is the engineering office again ready to provide us with the necessary documents that will be asked later on, or even right at the moment that we have the resolution addressed to the 2 senators. Mauna akong ipangutanan nila.
So, any more discussions? Amendments? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Item I, duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor, the request of the Ipil Tricycle Operators and Drivers Association in this municipality for the possible amendment of an ordinance adjusting the minimum tricycle fare due to the continuous rise in fuel prices brought about by the ongoing tensions in the Middle East, which have significantly increased the daily operating expenses of our local tricycle drivers.
Madam Chair, I already made up amendment proposal for the adjusting of the minimum tricycle driver fare, and maybe we'll discuss it later in other matters so that we will be transparent on the commuters side, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, so we will discuss the said matter on the
other matters.
Okay.
Next, item J, duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor, the request from FEM Orias, Municipal Area Coordinator of Kalahi Seeds, requesting for a resolution approving the local counterpart contribution of LGU-Ipil for the Kalahi Seeds, Panahon ng Pagkilos, Philippine Community Resilience Project, with local cash counterpart of 2,917,000 and in-kind contribution of 5,422,081.59.
So, what's the pleasure of the August body?
Madam Chair, we are all aware that during the visitors hour, our friends from the Kalahi Seeds came to us and explained to us the urgency of this, again, of this proposed, I think this is a resolution that Ipil will approve our local counterpart contribution to the Kalahi Seeds program. Considering that this is urgent, Madam Chair, I would like to request the presence of the MSWDO and together with our budget officer to shed light. Ha? Ay, tuwa sila sa buwang gatanan. Or somebody, assistant to the department head, because we just want to be, shed light, because it entails 2.9 and 5.4 million pesos. Who is the assistant of Mrs. Sepe and the officer in charge of the budget office? We need to be clarified of this. Bisan pag urgent ni, pero klaro na to ni, kay patakat nag-approve man niya, waday tayo. Lagi, counterpart contribution, so have we allocated ba? Yes, Mayor, the former Mayor, based on your experience. Mao lagi. Ang pangutana lagi na ko dapat naunta si MS o si budget officer to answer my query. Naabata available aning 2.9, naabata aning 5.4.
Madam Chair, I think we'll just have to refer to this to the Committee on APRO for evaluation if we have the budget to comply with this.
Okay. Unlike the first visitor kadtong sa DENR, certify sila of the urgency of the approval of the MOA. Kini manggod nag-certify gyapon sila og urgency. I do not know og kano sa ang signing ani. O kano sa ani dapat mo gawas. Nagkinahanglan nila ang atong local counterpart.
Madam Chair, I think by Monday man siguro ilang ikinahanglan.
Ha?
Monday.
Murag Monday. Ang Monday signing to. Sa katong sa kasi nakahinomdom ani. Pero ni certify gyud sila nga this is very urgent. That is why kinahanglan nunta nato nga mahibal-an ba sa budget office. Bisag sa budget office na lang siguro kasi sabay na adya. Jan, palihog Jan. Somebody from the budget office and kindly tell that person that you will be inviting. This is in relation to our counterpart of the LGU-Ipil for the Kalahi seeds. If there is a budget. If there is, then we will approve.
Okay, so before we proceed, let me relinquish the chair to our Honorable Presiding Officer.
Pabalikon juga, Madam Chair.
Abi na ko imong ipa-other matters. Referral sa akin tricycle.
Okay. While waiting for the answer sa ato ang from the budget office, let's proceed to letter D.
Letter K, next item.
What letter is that now? Item K. Okay.
Let's proceed to item K. Duly endorsed from the Municipal Mayor the following MDC resolutions requesting for appropriate action and approval. Number 1, MDC Resolution Number 01, Series of 2026. A resolution amending MDC Resolution Number 10, Series of 2025, particularly item number 1, Barangay Impact Project for Barangay Bangkirohan amounting to 1 million to construction of daycare center at Purok Uranos and improvement of CICL fence and site development amounting to 1,400,000 to rehabilitation of CICL center and endorsing the same to the Sangguniang Bayan for approval.
Committee na approve.
Number 2, MDC Resolution Number 2, Series of 2026. A resolution approving the reversion of surplus, continuing appropriation, and current appropriation with a total amount of 21,740,526.82, a source for the Supplemental Investment Program Number 1 for calendar year 2026, and endorsing the same to the Sangguniang Bayan for approval.
Committee on Appropriation.
Number 3, MDC Resolution Number 2, Series of 2026. A resolution endorsing the Supplemental Investment Program Number 1 for calendar year 2026 amounting to 21,740,526.82 to the Sangguniang Bayan for approval.
Committee on Appropriation.
Item L, Supplemental Budget Number 1 for calendar year 2026 of the General Fund amounting to 21,740,526.82, requesting for appropriate action and approval.
Committee na approve.
Item M, we have a copy of Memorandum Order Number 2026-03-010, subject, reiteration of the application for Foreign Travel Authority of all LGU officials and employees pursuant to the LG Memorandum Circular Number 2025-023. All LGU officials and employees except GOs, contractual, official or unofficial trip more than 3 months or during an emergency or crisis, the approving authority is the LG Secretary.
Information lang.
For information na.
We'll go now to the resolutions, ordinances from barangays. Ordinance number 01, Series of 2025 from Barangay Tiayon. Ordinansa nga naga-regulate o nagahatag silot sa tanang sakyanan, motor, nga mosulod sa jurisdiction sa Barangay Tiayon, nga may gimodipikar, gipaubos, o dili na ayon nga saba, nga mapler o tambutso.
Committee on Rules size. Sharo, di pa masabtan
We
Pero
are now on-
daghan biyag ay terms diri nga dapat binisayon pa gyud. Jurisdiction. Oo. Sige.
Jurisdiction ang gigamit. Now let's go to the committee report.
Committee report.
Yes, Madam Chair. I have 2 committee reports, Madam Chair. Committee on Appropriation and Finance, Committee Report number 259, SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 2025 of Barangay Buluan for amounting for 676,956 pesos and 79 cents. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Appropriation, to which was referred the SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 2025 of Barangay Buluan of this municipality for review and evaluation and approval. The SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 2025 has been referred to the Local Finance Committee through the Municipal Budget Officer for technical review and preliminary review. After review, it's hereby declared operative and entirety effective upon its approval, subject to the posting requirements under Section 59 of RA 7160, further subject to the conditions cited in the Local Finance Committee review. The implementation of the budget, the LGU must ascertain adherence to the fundamental principles enumerated in Section 305 of the Code. It is understood that the review action does not authorize any item in appropriation that it's prohibited by or inconsistent with the provisions of law. The committee hereby recommends for its approval, provided that the compliance with the foregoing in the execution of the budget shall be sole responsibility of the implementing barangay government using the standard guidelines procedures in the budget execution phase prescribed under the budget accounting and auditing rules and regulation, Madam Chair. So, Madam Chair, I would like to move for the adoption of the said committee report, Madam Chair.
And a second for the adoption.
Second.
Being seconded. Discussion.
Madam
And having none, motion is approved.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move a resolution. It's hereby declared the operative and entirety effective upon its approval of the SK Annual Budget Calendar Year 2025 of Barangay Buluan for amounting for 676,956 pesos and 79 cents, Madam Chair. So I move, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
It's being seconded. Discussion. Objection. And having none, motion is hereby approved.
Committee report number 260, Madam Chair, Annual Budget Calendar Year 2026 of Barangay Caparan for amounting for 4,430,542 pesos and 37 cents. Remarks and recommendation. The Committee on Appropriation, to which was referred the Barangay Annual Budget of Calendar Year 2026 of Barangay Bakalan of this municipality for review and evaluation and approval. The said Barangay Annual Budget of Calendar Year 2026 has been referred to the Local Finance Committee through the Municipal Budget Officer for technical review and preliminary review. After review, it is hereby declared operative and entirety effective upon its approval, subject to the posting requirements under Section 59 of RA 7160 and further subject to the conditions cited in the Local Finance Committee review. In the implementation of its budget, the LGU must ascertain adherence to the fundamental principles enumerated in Section 305 of the Code. It is understood that the review action does not authorize any item and appropriation that is prohibited by the inconsistent with the provisions of law. The committee hereby recommends for its approval, provided that the compliance with the foregoing executions of budget shall be sole responsibility of the implementing barangay government using standard guidelines procedures and the budget execution phase prescribed under the budgeting, accounting, and auditing rules and regulation, Madam Chair. So I move for the adoption of said committee report, Madam Chair.
And a second.
I second.
It's being seconded.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move a resolution. It is hereby declared operative and entirety effective upon its approval of Annual Budget Calendar Year 2026 of Barangay Caparan for amounting for 4,430,542 pesos and 37 cents, Madam Chair.
And a second for the approval.
Sige.
It's being seconded. Discussion. Objection. And having none, motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That's all.
Madam
Yes,
Chair. Okay, Madam Chair, I have one committee report. Committee report number 263. The committee received a referral requesting the enactment of a Sangguniang Bayan resolution authorizing the application of Honorable Dulce Ann Hofer for Sustainable Forest Land Management Agreement with DENR and a resolution endorsing and expressing support to the above-mentioned application. Covering a parcel of land with an area of approximately 1,000 square meters located at Sitio Garing-Garing, Barangay Tiayon, Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. To evaluate the matter, a committee meeting and technical consultation was convened on February 10, 2026 at the Sangguniang Bayan Session Hall with the participation of the following offices and representatives. Senro, through Forester Junicio Rago and Engineer Rosadier Tumamot. Menro, Head, Mr. Felix Badon. Representative from MPDC, Mrs. Charis Joy Benedicto, and Municipal Assessor's Office, Representative Mrs. Norma Abdullah. During the meeting, the committee reviewed the tenural application, land classification, and environmental implications and compliance requirements for the proposed agreement. After deliberation and consultation with the concerned technical offices and the committee established the following findings. Number 1, land classification and zoning status. Based on verification with the Municipal Planning and Development Office, the subject parcel of land located at Sitio Garing-Garing, Barangay Tiayon is identified under the Municipality of Ipil Comprehensive Land Use Plan and Zoning Ordinance as part of the Forest Protection Zone, Mangrove Sub-Zone. This zoning classification recognizes the ecological importance of the area and underscores the need for strict environmental protection, conservation, and sustainable management of coastal and forest ecosystem. Number 2, national land classification. The Department of Environment and Natural Resources confirmed that the area is classified as timberland within the public domain under the National Land Classification System. Under the 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 12, Section 2, and the Public Land Act, Commonwealth Act Number 141, lands classified as timberland are considered inalienable lands of the public domain which remain under the primary jurisdiction, control, and stewardship of the state through the DENR. Accordingly, the utilization and management of such lands are governed through tenural instruments issued by the DENR, including the Sustainable Forest Land Management Agreement. Number 3, nature of the Sustainable Forest Land Management Agreement. The SFLMA is a tenural instrument issued by the DENR that grants qualified individuals or organizations the right to manage, develop, and sustainably utilize forest lands, subject to strict compliance with environmental laws and forestry regulation and approved development plans. The agreement promotes sustainable forest management, environmental protection, biodiversity conservation, and responsible land stewardship, while ensuring that the land remains part of the inalienable public domain. Number 4, role of the local government unit. While the authority to grant tenurial instrument lies with the DENR, the LGU plays a critical role in ensuring that the land use and development activities within its territorial jurisdiction are consistent with local development plans, environmental policies, and regulatory frameworks. Pursuant to Republic Act Number 7160, the LGU has the mandate to promote ecological balance and environmental protection, ensure compatibility of development activities with the CLUP, and facilitate local coordination and regulatory compliance. In this regard, certifications from the Municipal Planning and Development Office and the Municipal Environment and Natural Resource Office are necessary to determine consistency with the municipal policies and environmental governance. Number 5, evaluation of the Comprehensive Site Development Plan. The committee received and reviewed the Comprehensive Site Development Plan submitted by the applicant for the proposed SFLMA area. The plan was forwarded to the concerned municipal offices for technical evaluation to determine compliance with environmental protection policies, forest and coastal resource conservation measures, and local development and land use plans. Consultations were also undertaken with DENR technical representatives to ensure that the proposed activities are aligned with sustainable forest land management principles. Following the evaluation and consultation process, the MPDO and MENRO issued certifications stating that the proposed SFLMA application is not in conflict with the municipality's CLUP, development priorities, and environmental management policies, subject to strict adherence to the provisions of the agreement and applicable environmental regulations. Number 6, environmental monitoring and compliance in the event that SFLMA is approved by the DNR. The LGU of Ipil, in accordance with the CENRO, shall undertake joint monitoring and oversight to ensure that the tenure holder implements the approved comprehensive site development plan, complies with the sustainable forest management practices, observes environmental protection measures, and aligns with local land use policies and development plans. This collaborative monitoring mechanism will strengthen environmental accountability, sustainable resources management, and responsible stewardship of forest lands. The committee then recommends, in view of the foregoing findings and recognizing the importance of sustainable environmental management, proper forest land stewardship, and alignment with municipal development policies, and the committee respectfully recommends that the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil enact a resolution expressing its support and endorsement of the tenurial application of Honorable Dulcian K. Hofer for a sustainable forest land management agreement covering approximately 1,000 square meters of land located at Sitio Garing-Garing, Barangay Tiayon, Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, subject to the evaluation and approval of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources. Such endorsement shall be made in compliance with the requirements of the DNR for the processing of the SFLMA application, and with the understanding that the tenure holder shall strictly comply with all environmental laws and regulations and conditions stipulated in the agreement. Furthermore, upon approval of the SFLMA, the local government unit of Ipil shall collaborate with the CENRO in monitoring and evaluating the activities of the tenure holder to ensure compliance with the comprehensive site development plan, sustainable forest land management principles, municipalities CLUP, and applicable environmental protection and conservation measures. This collaborative approach shall help ensure that the development and management of the subject area contribute to the sustainable environmental governance and responsible land stewardship and the long-term protection of the municipality's forest and coastal ecosystem. I move for the adoption of Committee Number 263, Madam Chair.
And a second, it's been seconded by Honorable Sabihon.
With that, Madam Chair, I move for a resolution authorizing the application of Governor Dulcian K. Hofer for a sustainable forest land management agreement with the DNR over a parcel of forest land measuring approximately 1,000 square meters located in Sitio Garing-Garing, Barangay Tiayon, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, Madam Chair.
And a second?
Second, Madam Chair.
And the second resolution.
Discussion, objection, having none, motion is hereby approved.
And the second resolution, Madam Chair, a resolution expressing the support and endorsement of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil for the tenurial application of Honorable Dulcian K. Hofer for a sustainable forest land management agreement covering a parcel of land with an area of 1,000 square meters located at Sitio Garing-Garing, Barangay Tiayon, Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, subject to the evaluation and approval of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
Seconded. Discussion, objection, having none, motion is hereby approved. Okay, next.
Okay, Madam Chair, I think it's my turn to render my committee reports. I have 2 committee reports so far. Okay, Madam Chair, Committee Report number 261 from the Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances. Subject here, a proposed ordinance institutionalizing the Purok organizations in the 28 barangays of the Municipality of Ipil, Province of Zamboanga, Sibugay, defining their roles, functions, and providing for other purposes. This is being authored by Honorable Joel Ebol. Remarks and recommendations. The Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, for review and approval, for recommendation for second reading, a proposed ordinance sponsored by SB member Joel Ebol, an ordinance institutionalizing the Purok organizations in the 28 barangays of the Municipality of Ipil, Province of Zamboanga, Sibugay, defining their roles, functions, and providing for other purposes. The committee meeting was conducted last March 9, reviewing the said proposed ordinance to make sure that every provision is within the bounds of the law and beneficial to the entire Municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay. The primary goal of the said ordinance is to bring the government to the doorsteps of the people by institutionalizing the Purok organizations in the different barangays, creating a structured mechanisms for residents to transition from passive aid recipients to active participants in different municipal planning and decision making. The committee, after thorough review and evaluation, finds it in order and hereby recommends that this proposed ordinance be calendared for second reading in the next regular session. Motion to adopt the committee report, Madam Chair.
Second.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Next committee report is committee report number 262. Again, from the Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances. Subject here is the application for an LGU-Ipil Civil Society Organization CSO accreditation of Doña Josefa Women's SLPA. Remarks and recommendations. The Committee on Rules, Resolutions, and Ordinances, to which the matter was referred, the application for LGU-Ipil CSO accreditation of Doña Josefa Women's SLPA, to see to it that all the basic and important requirements relative to the accreditation are being met. The reviewing committee, during the review that was conducted last March 9, 2026, found out that the said organization submitted complete requirements for the said accreditation. The committee therefore recommends that this application be approved after the committee realizes that all the basic and important requirements relative to the accreditation are being met. Motion to adopt the report, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
Finally, Madam Chair, I therefore move for a resolution granting accreditation to the Doña Josefa Women's SLPA, Madam Chair, as a civil society organization of the Municipality of Ipil.
Second. Discussion. They're having that motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair. That's all from the Committee on Rules for today.
Next week.
Himala.
Next week, Anikons, madaghan kay niya. So, okay, let's go to the...
Let's go to second reading. Item A, we have an ordinance establishing the Municipal Renewable Energy Development Program, promoting the use of clean and sustainable energy sources, providing implementation guidelines, and for other purposes. This ordinance sponsored by Honorable Glenn Ayan Y. Sabihon.
Honorable Sabihon.
Madam Chair, I'd like to move lay on the table the said ordinance, Madam Chair.
Okay, lay on the table.
Oh, nagulat ta kay Charlie sa CLUP. Murag mid-March magudta. Baka within this week, next week. Paabot ni Charlie. Okay.
Ito sa CLUP.
Yes, Madam Secretary, please go
Let's
ahead.
go to item B, an ordinance prescribing the implementation of the Smart and Safe City program of the municipality, providing funds therefore and for other purposes, still sponsored by Honorable Glenn Ayan Sabihon.
Still, Madam Chair, I'd like to move lay on the table and to be calendared in the next regular session, Madam
Lay
Chair.
on the table and calendar for next session.
Item C, we have an ordinance institutionalizing the comprehensive nutrition program through integrated, strengthened, and sustained strategies to safeguard the national well-being of the people of the Municipality of Ipil, appropriating funds therefore and for other purposes. This ordinance sponsored by Honorable Diane L. Catalunya.
Honorable Catalunya.
Madam Chair, I move that this ordinance be calendared for second reading on the next regular session.
Okay, calendar for next session.
Second, Madam Chair.
Letter D, since the proponent is not around.
Ilyas Tanpalan.
Public hearing pa. Sige.
Pending po din public hearing.
Oo.
Let's go now to business on third and final reading. An ordinance establishing the institutional mechanism for the trafficking in persons, protection and support of trafficked persons pursuant to the provisions of Republic Act No. 9208, otherwise known as the Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2003, as amended by Republic Act No. 10364, or the expanded Anti-Trafficking in Persons Act of 2012, and for other purposes.
For those who are in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we have the aye vote. Other matters?
Madam
Yes,
Chair,
Madam.
Other
I have one, Madam
matters.
Chair. So, Madam Chair, I want to pass a resolution. The title of this resolution is a resolution directing the Municipal Treasurer's Office or any other office as may be designated by the Municipal Mayor to conduct regular monitoring and documentation of retail pump prices of petroleum products in all gasoline stations within the Municipality of Ipil, and to coordinate with the Department of Energy on reports of unreasonable prices. This resolution, Madam Chair, is based on Republic Act 8479, which allows the monitoring of the petroleum products for transparency and consumers' protection without imposing any price control. Though these measures, the Municipal Treasurer's Office or any other offices as designated by the Municipal Mayor will conduct regular monitoring of pump prices and submit reports to Sangguniang Bayan and to the Office of the Mayor as and any unusual increase and shall be referred to the Department of Energy. I so move, Madam Chair.
It's been seconded. Any discussion? Objection, there having none, motion is hereby approved. Honorable
Yes,
Sen.
Madam Chair. I have two other matters, Madam Chair. The undersigned is requesting this is from the Office of the Mayor. Undersigned requesting approve a resolution requesting the Department of Agrarian Reform, the Secretary Honorable Conrado M. Estrella III, to allocate a budget for upgrading of concrete paving access road of Lumbia Maasin Labi, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, amounting for 100 million, Madam Chair. So, I'd like to move a resolution, Madam Chair, resolution requesting the Department of Agrarian Reform, Secretary Honorable Conrado M. Estrella, to allocate budget of upgrading concrete paving access road of Lumbia Maasin Labi, Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, amounting for 100 million, Madam Chair. And I think nana ang program of works po diri, Madam Chair. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Any second?
So,
Second, Madam Chair.
Discussion, objection, having none, motion is approved.
last thing, Madam Chair, recess for 2 minutes, Madam Chair, for discussion gamay sa ako ang ordinansa laksa. Okay, so okay, yes, Madam. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Recess 2 minutes.
Recess. 5 minutes lang.
Sa transportation. So nasa communication letter gikan sa Office of the Mayor na mo request og amendments, any amendments sa atuang regular fare, Madam Chair. So I'd like to move for the urgency of as a request, Madam Chair.
And a second for the urgency.
I second, Madam Chair.
Okay, go ahead.
I'd like to move for the convene this body in the committee of the whole, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair.
Committee on the whole.
Madam Chair, this ordinance is a further amending ordinance of number 06-626 of -2022 on charges of motorized tricycle in this municipality of Ipil, Zamboanga, Sibugay, providing for a temporary adjustment of fares and other purposes. Whereas the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil enacted an ordinance of number 06-626-2022 regulating the fares of freight charges of the motorized tricycle operating with the Municipality of Ipil in order to ensure fair, reasonable, standard transport rates for the riding public. Whereas recent development of global market, including the ongoing conflict in the Middle East, have contributed a significant increase in the global prices of the petroleum products, particularly in gasoline. Whereas the continuous increase of fuel prices has directly affected the operational cost and economic viability of the tricycle drivers and operators who rely on the on daily earnings of their livelihood. Whereas there is a need to temporarily adjust the tricycle fare structure in order to maintain the sustainability of the public transportation service while balancing the welfare commuters and the livelihood transport operators. Whereas the Sangguniang Bayan finds it a fair, reasonable, that necessary to authorize the temporary fare adjustment subject to periodic review and reversion of the original rate when fuel prices stabilize. Now therefore to be ordained of the Sangguniang Bayan of Ipil sa Bagasibugay in session assembled that Section 1 Amendment Existing Provision, Section 1A and B, Article 3, Ordinance number 6-626-2022 is hereby amended to read as follow. Minimum fare of first kilometer is 20 pesos per passenger. Additional fare per succeeding kilometer is 5 pesos. Discounted fare for the senior citizen and persons with disabilities duly identified that senior citizen and persons with disabilities PWDs presenting valid identification shall pay minimum fare of 17 pesos per passenger for first kilometer. Section 2 temporary nature of fare adjustment. The fare adjustment of provide under the ordinance shall be temporary and shall remain effect on during the period of unusually high fuel prices. Upon determination, the Sangguniang Bayan of coordination with the appropriate transport regulatory authorities, the fuel prices has been returned to the normal and stable levels. The fare shall automatically revert rates prescribed under the Ordinance number 06626/2022 as follow: 15 pesos minimum fare for the first kilometer passenger, 3 pesos for the additional fare for every succeeding kilometer passenger, and 12 pesos minimum fare for the senior citizens and PWD for first kilometer and 3 pesos for the succeeding kilometers. Section 3, any provisions of the ordinance is declared or invalid, other provisions not affected thereby shall be remain in full force of effect. Section 4, repealing clause in all ordinance, resolution, rules, or regulation inconsistent with the provision of this ordinance is hereby repealed and modified accordingly. Section 5, effectively, this ordinance shall be taken upon approval by the Municipal Mayor, Madam Chair. So I like to move for the approval of the first reading of the said ordinance, Madam Chair.
And a second?
I second, Madam Chair.
Seconded.
So Madam Chair, I'd like to move for the second reading of the said ordinance, Madam Chair.
Second? Seconded na to.
Approval to siya.
Right. Discussion.
Discussion, Madam Chair.
Yes.
Of course, we are all convinced that we need to also hear the plight of our public transportation, people from involved in the public transportation, especially tricycles and even jeepneys in the future. But my only question to the proponent, Madam Chair, is in Section 2. My question is, how do we actually classify the fare adjustment to be back to the, because I believe that this is temporary in nature, of course. Okay. So when do we consider that the fare adjustment shall go back to what is in the 2022 ordinance?
Until such time siguro, Madam Chair, na ma-declare ang Department of Energy na okay na ang price hike na to karon.
Okay, my fear here, Madam Chair, is personally I have a fear that this will not go back to the level before the war in the Middle East. A week ago, ang gasoline unleaded was still at 55. Now it's already at about 70 pesos. Now, of course, we hope and pray that everything will go back to normal, especially in the Middle East. But I doubt it, Madam Chair. This will not be happening in the next 30 days, even a year. Now, this will keep on going up, the prices of fuel products. So, ang ako lang din is bigyan ni siya, kung temporary ni siya by nature, of course, this is an ordinance. Para nako, we do not need to state the term temporary in an ordinance. Once we amend the ordinance, it's an ordinance, it's a new ordinance. But of course, it's up for us to anytime amend our
Pero wala man tayong limitations
amended
sa
ordinance. Ha?
Pero wala man tayong limitations po sa amendments sa atong mga ordinance. So, ang ako lang karon na masulbad lang sa nato ni problema karon, and we sit down the next na pod kung sa may mahitabo na pod sunod.
Yes, but ang point nako is
To remove the temporary.
kanang mo gamit ag term nga temporary ordinance. There is no such thing as temporary implementation of ordinance. Once we amend an ordinance, it becomes the new law of the land, the new law of the Municipality of Ipil. Dili sa temporary. Anytime, if hopefully, pinagi sa grasya sa Ginoo ni Allah, mubalik ta sa normal, o di, we will amend again our ordinance.
Okay.
Madam Chair, I think we are not implementing this ordinance as temporary. It's just a provision in the amendment because of in order to answer the crisis. That's why there is this provision in Section 2 na temporary nature of fair adjustment. But that doesn't mean nga this is a temporary temporary adoption of an ordinance. No. The amendment will stand as is. I think the point there the proponent is we do not know as to when ma-avert ang crisis. So, to be able to justify the adjustment, we put this Section 2 to para ma-justify na to ang nganong we are making this amendment. And also, the provision itself only affects parang katong sa COVID na time, no? So it only affects karon nga natay in crisis. Yes, I understand the concern, and I think if you look back sa pila ka years, the prices are going up, no? But mo nang giplastar sad ni nga okay kanilang sa atong ipresyo nga isa ka. Wala ta niyang bakdayon og dako, no? Projecting for the many months to come unsa kataas ang presyo sa oil. No, we are not doing that. Kanilang sa. Then this will be subject again to amendment depende sa coming months. But we understand the concern nga kana lagi nga dili na ni siya mobalik sa barato, as we have seen in the past years, no, at sa atong experience. And that's why we are controlling as to asat ang extent sa atong amendment.
Okay, any more discussion?
Madam Chair.
Yes, Honorable Ebon.
Yes, for me, I agree that if there is a need for us to amend, make an amendment, introduce an amendment. Anyway, if there is a need for us to go back,
Amend.
if ever moabot ang panahon,
amend again.
Then let us amend again. For me, it's a little bit awkward for us to make this ordinance a temporary. Gawas og muhimong tag closure sa dalan, pwede temporary closure. Pero kini it implies manggod siya utilization of goods. So for me, let us be specific that at this point in time, we will amend this ordinance. What is this ordinance? 06
06
6
26
2022. For me, nalara, then if ever moabot ang time na pud nga mobalik ang ato ang presyo, just like in 2000, in fact we already experienced this before. Di ba naabot og 60 pud kapit? Pero too much lang ni siya karon.
Yeah, okay.
That is why,
Yeah.
Madam Chair,
Kwaon lang siguro ang word temporary. We'll
Yes.
just amend
Yes.
the ordinance.
yes, Madam Chair, that is my suggestion. We just delete the section 2. No need to, it's a redundancy already. Because, you know why? Because in the whereases, we have already explained properly what's the reason why we increase, why we amend. So, I would like to suggest that we will just delete. Let's face it, that's the reality. No need to, to please the people. Temporary ra lagi ni. Di natin kinahanglan mo himo na. Let's face the reality and people will just understand. In fact, ako gani, personally, ako nang gi-revive ako mga bisikleta sa balay, gipanglimpyuhan na nako. So that I am very much willing to go on biking na lang kung di na ko kakaya mo palit og gasolina. That's the reality that we are facing now. What is important is dili ta kabahin sa gira.
Okay, now let's proceed to the amendment.
Madam Chair, discussion, Madam Chair. Are we still in discussion, Madam Chair? Yes, okay. So, just a clarification, Madam Chair, if how much would be the discounted fare for the succeeding kilometer for the senior citizens
3
and
pesos.
PWD?
3 pesos, Madam.
So,
Oh.
wala siya naka-state sa atong section 1. So, siguro sa amendment period, we will... Yes. For the
Sa
succeeding...
incremental mileage, murag wala na
Wala.
discount. Oo.
Naa siya
basic
sa
lang.
previous na ordinance na siya.
Naa ba?
3 pesos for the senior citizens and PWDs. So I think we need to state it again sa section 1 sa tong new ordinance karon. So
Okay.
that would be all, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, any more discussion?
Madam
Yes,
Chair.
Honorable,
In section 1, item C, discounted fare for senior citizen and PWD. Can we include the one, Madam Chair?
Student.
Mga estudyante?
Okay. Now forget to.
Kay
Madam,
naman
just,
po
just
yung
a
mga-
Take note of that. Na
thank you.
limitan na yun ako.
Amend by addition.
Yes. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Okay, any more discussion?
Madam Chair, for the proponent to consider, I think we have a law nga ang ato ang senior citizen and our PWD will be granted 20%. So, 20% of the 20 pesos is 16 pesos. And then 20% of 5 is 4 pesos. So, for consideration for the proponent, Madam Chair, for adjustment.
Okay. Take note of that, Madam Chair.
Any more discussion? Having none, okay, motion is over.
Amendments.
Amendments.
Amendments, Madam Chair, for section 2 for deletion of temporary nature of fare adjustment, Madam Chair. So I move, Madam Chair.
I second, Madam Chair, to the motion.
Okay.
Pa mga buntis.
And recess for 2 minutes, Madam Chair.
I-amend nimo by addition ang kadtong senior citizens, PWDs, and students.
Back to order, Madam Chair. For amendment addition, Madam Chair. For the discounted fare for senior citizen and personnel with disabilities, wala na akong apid ng student dere, Madam Chair. So I like to move for the said amendment, Madam Chair.
May second?
Second, Madam Chair.
Second. Discussion. Objection or having none. Motion is read.
And amendment for senior citizens and persons with disabilities and students, Madam Chair. I like to move for amendment that the fare will be discounted for 4 pesos, Madam Chair, and the
Base fare.
base fare is 4 pesos and the
Base fare is 16 pesos.
16 pesos and the per succeeding kilometer is
4
pesos, Madam Chair.
Second to the motion, Madam Chair.
Seconded. Okay. Discussion. Objection or having na. Wala na kay amend.
Discussion, Madam Chair. Clarification lang. For first succeeding or every succeeding?
Every succeeding.
Every succeeding.
Every succeeding kilometer.
Okay. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Wala na amend. Okay. Back to the main motion as amended thrice.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Napay?
Wala pa.
Wala naman
Third
siguro.
reading pa.
Ha?
I like
Wala pa na-approve.
Okay, kung pa man siya, ni back to amendment pa man siya as amended thrice. So, some more amendments, kung wala, i-approve na niya.
Okay, for third reading.
Wala pa na-approve.
For
Madam-
those are in favor, say
Madam-
aye. Dito anay na ni.
Madam Chair, I like to move for the approval of the third and final reading of the said ordinance.
Wala pa finally ni Dukduk si chairman sa approval sa atong second reading.
Second reading.
So you have to
Roll.
approve pa.
Kaya nag-back to
Yes.
motion pa man.
So mingon man din si chairman nga some more amendments. No more amendments.
Okay, back to the main motion as being amended.
Dayon approve.
Umano mo kung approve good? Wala pa.
Agi approve no nimo sang second
Wala
reading.
pa na-roll.
Wala nimo na dukduk lagi. Idukduk sa. Okay.
Madam Chair.
Sige.
Madam Chair, I like to move for the approval of the third and final reading of the said ordinance, Madam Chair.
Okay, na second.
Second, unanimously seconded, Madam Chair.
Wala na ko na tando na si Kwana. Okay, no more discussion. Wala
Back
naman.
to regular session.
Back to regular session.
Madam Chair, I still have one item here. Item J, let's go back to the Kalahi item. Madam Chair, based on the, I think we need to refer this to one committee, to be sure. Because nobody can answer from among the people in the DSWD, MSWD, and the budget office because of the absence of the heads of the two offices. So, Madam Chair, with that, to be very sure, I'd like to recommend that this item letter J be referred to the Committee on Appropriations, Madam Chair.
Okay, na second.
Second, Madam Chair.
Okay, calendar for next session. Calendar, meeting pa niya.
Meeting pa niya.
Okay. Yan, okay ra ka?
Okay lang niya.
Yes, well seconded. Okay.
Other matters?
Other matters?
Madam Chair? I would like to announce to the members of the Sanggunian that as per instruction of from the Secretary of the Mayor, the morning schedule sa Mayor's office is will not be available
by Monday
because of the scheduled departmental meeting. So, what's the pleasure of this August body? Okay na ta og maghapon?
Pwede ra.
1 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh, pwede ra. Okay. Until evening, andam lang kag panihapon.
So, we definitely move our meeting with the mayor and the engineering office on Monday, 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay.
Second, Madam Chair, I believe we forgot that in the previous session we asked the appearance of the DNR with in connection with the plan of the local government unit to apply for alienable and disposable areas within the municipality of Ipil. I am supposed to ask that kanina pero murag cave manggod ang ilang subject matter. So with this, Madam Chair, may I ask the Secretary if it will be done through a resolution, our invitation?
Pwede.
Invitation lang, pirmahan na nako.
Pwede invitation lang to be signed by the Honorable Vice Mayor.
Vice Mayor.
Okay.
So that will be for the next regular session, Madam Chair.
Okay.
Thank you.
Madam Chair, ato na lang po siguro ipadala ang katong ilang mapa para makita. Kaya kumuha ni sila diri nga wala sila yung mapa, unsa na to makita asa ang alienable and disposable.
Okay.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Any more other matters?
No more?
Okay, that's okay now. Here we are, your favorite part.
I move to adjourn, Madam Chair.
Okay, second. Session adjourned.
Thank you.